video analyst ha Steven Bwadi enso atenase Komia Meza ha Samson anafe Mr Michael Asai Bodu enso etechwe enanope ya yede nkomo no ede badenden enya semeto afansi du Maria enso bo yechidom yima ana direct show no eze amene anope medini Capo the Supremo the latest na nkomo ane de bano live on Facebook Wontumi 101.3 FM Wontumi TV live enso ewo YouTuber yedi nkomo afaso ba se bibia bokode we
Mutaniti Croatia wo you guy Mutaniti Croatia wo you guy Mutaniti Croatia wo you guy me pa Mutaniti Croatia wo you guy Mutaniti Croatia wo you guy Mutaniti Croatia wo you guy me eti papa bonena wa fache you yes we fache you papa bonena wa fache you yes we fache you nanka me yede oh Charlie I know
na de all kind the oyi the am Croatia de wa for mu fala
da bi
oni ntwo mu ti omu yodo
oh na self Croatia there
Ghana so yenya drop akọ ni mu
Capo
is it mu confidence
England say Croatia say
so mu bo 40
na you know share there
yeah share board
I mean can some chiro share ye team no gidi anim but enu na de yeko
okay
ye team se see ya we Black Stars gidi anim but enu na de yeko
yeguso
me ene me can't see Mrs. Here. Man, bear 1 minute. Double form was telling me a panowi. Amasama me saka evigimu and say, Lila bia muyidu bia, amlenu, and amlenu, double phobia mokatwa. Onkitene gefla, onkitene CJ. To what the Amadia you do, I go to an empo. Naga, etima qualify any dear. Double form Supremo. Ubia mokatwa. Me stay see how me do lila twake to say as on kala to Ghana you play chima day to day day I was say iwi chima ni iwi newe na iwi newe a ene be vigie
nje say o name for na ka say
me ni double for na saka
no mo so name for
e kita supply double for no we ye kuma se kasa double for na still iwi ni nyina double for the leader you know
yati double for that
asema me count ase be sin there obi anya na adwe se mo obi antena fie efie no mentena fie pia bonten na fa Ghana flag no Ghana jersey me pia bonten na ko support Ghana na eye dia wo se Ghana ye wini na win no obi on ma se obe support so support utu fie wa o de support atena ho but obi ampie and next Saturday
that's dabro
and dabro amadabro say dabro so sakau
high sense adaro my kwaba na afia ba beto so de amana World Cup promo no eguso a eno ekoso ya besere se World Cup pie de ne mo ana di adwuma nti ya besere se de wom ane ade ema no na giant screens aye de head game no 116 inch giant and a screen ni nyina no ya de se ne eno ana ho ya de monitor 2026 the high sense World Cup pie de promo ane ye nti bia wo bia no obo ewra showroom anope ya won sam enso betimi aka ne ye nuama ni bi na afi so watch big television na afi won so dia monitor games and no bus of Black Stars and ye ni agro ye ne the crack the Christians and ye dey bo ani na ye bo and the World Cup here ye ni je na so like boy chemistry so that Zeman Plausible capsules no ye por panyan we asesam just instant obate dene we ano den pa sexual weakness be man ani we ya na best ne usisi ya ana afi said ye ne uni atinka krase ne ubedi tuma mpem ne Zeman Plus ana me kan for the ama say no ana per panyan na fa dwuma no enso ngasi ade ama we solar chemist 0245616028 o mayimu ba bia wo so pa ene solar fadra eno Zeman Plus eno de ne yadem amana no pay anya asameto a na KFC wo madaro meze ye monitor match ni nyina na fe ye boy chicken ne kakra mchaze na afenso ya resa nyama ebekọ kama small chips yi na ya ribi na fe ye koki enso na boso ni nyina no KFC finger licking good ono and ye ka to 35 Ghana pe obedidi afili KFC for Daruma baby girl trust ne ekomtena obetima oda obi 35 de e form obenya bi na afa nyama so ye kama eza me kasa no pay ye bie ye pono ede ama Ghana fo nyina nationwide ba bia obedu bia KFC e wono ma ye gusu a ye chem finger licking good medium say o my mu de ba bia obia linke and finger ama nuama koye azem amantia no ahye no so de amame we pakiki and a sports maza wo mu CPR first training and as we know first aid training ana pakiki adama obesa oya sports maza and I say ne me ka say sports massage and I say wonso CPR and emergency response obi a obesa ono so o take part of sports injury management na wenu oba besua the woman say obu a wotie mu obese one football club bi edijuma na football club na obese odi omu dijuma no na on say football clubs no bu owa obese oboa na fe join wo team no na player bi pra onso atimi akofo no so na afo akohwe no said the nkotoko and afi has a work any other clubs ni nyina ye no opese sa adwuma yi wonya bi akwanya na bie ade amount we training na wodo ho eba be shem na afi no makoye azem amount se oba no practical knowledge ana wo beje na uni adwuma ye obi wa wie SHS watifie woni adwuma bra ye be kire adwuma ama so wi apakiki fo no wo mu mamo internship ewo ho na afo adwuma kwa anima wo masafo adwuma ewo ho national ambulance service wo mu ba training ase di ntisa no so ema me sa pakiki wo madaroma 600 Ghana cedis and training fee no cover tuition training materials and after certificate ya dem ma ye wa ngoma so high tension oba friend am bay 0241287725 0241287725 na wa join pakiki womo sports maze and after CPR first aid training no and some baso no kama pa
na ubewema sweater pass specialist about hospital ma doctor akosia dia ana semen conference Ghana for na sabana hepatitis B ya dia ebani CA ana tetewa me so wa betumi kantantam so na sweat mako mami wo no sweat me asa ya dia me bians eto kama na mpoto se bia odia no aya malaria ana no sweat ma tetewa aya nyese dia ba malamis ana babwa eno chika na sano sweat fam se me dia ba malamis abwani na malaria no kofka ba mixture dia chance kuka ana sem kebeto asodama edia ba tonic no dia chane se nay se bia untumi ni dia betima didie ama bia sem eto kama sort media ma ba bia ton de bia de kwa o sem nsabeka na se yenwe bi na bia eto kama dia manamom ka na se hospital no me pacho odi na se ba bi answer to say ankara zo na se kwabenya ACP Power Hospital bus stop kuma se fe asebo som tukwa na so dia Johnson ene mpota kwade anaji estate pacho ba antama bank limited awani wa ya juma ama to channel sweat work mazo 244544422 na so no ponifo sweat maka sakarisi kimono ana sweat we jaso ezara me sami G capsules ana dia tenso kokopo bia no pai na so choro bossa na baya ebani sansa bi ana gugu na so nkomo no so oba ana posa ba ma etu ase ana anso tu da manoche se bia adese oba ni ba ma wontumi no anochi gonorrhea na tete syphilis biaja wodoni onumbia abako na hindi eba me sana ba malaria fever typhoid diabetes and so to us and I'm sure to the tutubreka na furniture man so to our currency company limited na kwa jomo no pan mizara man ka so se man kwa dia be ma na sini cha se ko joto o konesa no so no madwe bia babwa na mpano so etu so jama me so ba bia ton do biako na so ko joto be so 246348334 na so no pan for kasa mi dima for about center doctor the time aso ebetu atoso na dia chene untumi aya o bia untumi mo ana posa ba na ba ma kodan su e ofie e hanyankwe ana da wadie no mo pressure ana posa diabetes na tete wana pai wudo ni chemo bloka ogu school Johnson Dr. the time eltoso ayano feno 0244 774282 na no doctor ana answet mi akasana ojuso samno senatia obo mo jonso esuso kokokokoko obi onso jonso ne muache obi onso fita be fini be mu ba wa bonus ojonso so o was a problem media na dia me come for the one prosol capsules and na be wow after 2 man be no po week election and some idea fu about premature ejaculation call west spain be tuna se congo anto tebe wow so bia koko anateto obi o mo joy anu otino ho wadori ye if natural complementary contact omo social 0249017101 no mo enso to kasana kai na so be ton do bia kwa we say kabina root natural product no anam enso to me o daso na unim sa root ayam mesano dia tension no bow na ku malaria na atu malaria fe hasem atu da fu dia no dia no na mpotoro bo atu na me fridge ma den so ase haso atu dia ma noche ma me root alive no ni nko baka kresa sa anaba bo ama na so meja no so security ana bo ama meja na dia fu sa na sa protect immune system so be ade bi antwen conscious do root tonic abo ban typhoid fever immune na gari away na bi dia so atu kama haso matu dia ma etina no powder ni chemolysis chemical so bia no so talk kojo dia na bi so talk come so to the 0242 662220 na so no mo answer network kasa na bi so talk come me pa cho se bia eya ba fie engagement outdooring ana posa dia ana ba fie opa mo papa se wa ho ana posa e bia dia tena se opa mo ubedi na be fili banza ay amagana rice ana jatare so so betima dibe na bias atok ma adiama we efigana ya yankase ha ana ya amagana rice adiatare so o to o support Ghanaian farmers almost etwana create jobs adiama local air farmers no bi set anya djuma ye eni pa ebre na wode ma wo mo kra emo efu na samono ne eba ye cap susuro ana no etime de bro mo na so das amagana rice de o Ghana ya dia ne se obekọ kopani sosia na bias eto kan mo na de jetese dry air dia wia ana no eti dry nya afidie sembia na kofo ye no bia bro tutubrika na kokopepe ba bia ya ton na se nei aya desa mu e o Ghana nchomi nchoso na okwa we se ke nema ya frefra 0537029464 na so ne mpanifom na so tuma kasaba tamansa se min kan che se nei wobutu kochi Guinness Depot opposite one anaposa Guinness Depot opposite one ana butu do na tebo boss kwa na so enkrafo so moto de tesa Madina Zongo Johnson Kensity board na mu no wo na obi bi so ade na medical doctor na che kwa tu da na menka na se bia mi bi so o panini bi ana koda bi ajo so kata so mi so Dr. Mesa wona dro we aya bi bi tatahwe ebe ko sesia so ana obi won no mu bone me poto se bia obeja tramadol obeja na se na wi bi no onyai mo ya mu na chi oba bia so ja na so wontumi nya ya odime ko Dr. Mensa wono nso bet obema na dio ama no afesa sadio no so hon mo sasa de ti fa no ba dia uti fa no sasa ba museya uti fa no fie oba bi betimi aba ba ma betimi aba dia bro eti sasa bi duati sasa dio no wono ko nso na dia ba ko be bi sesia afa mante na muntumi nya djuma yo anam nso ti obo no cement man power air capsules na dia ba wono mi ababu ye pa ama bias eto ka me se Dr. Mensa ya djuma Jordan ko sina se ko sia da no nso ko no mi so 0244 921269 na so no nso to kasa 3p Gallet Mesa and nso to just if work for akate and no so to ba na dwei da dia make sure say e ben vitamins and minerals we do ma ebwa e ma ni pedian SPC ta e ti say be asthma tetera and tetero and what you so come dey there obi o Johnson tenta mo so Johnson so na be mo so ne bam asesena me se wa da wadwem ye e 3p Gallet Mesa and no ba no no so to say kama and nso timi jama baby atonto bia we kono kokojo de 0248928824 na ne perifo kasa politank ni me purchase politank enema 61992 ana politank enso etima ba so ne ketwa ye won kese ye wa dantano nso timi hosenei wupa nesa romba ubenya be so ana pesumo nso sas etima ka super sumo no so omi bibia ba etu dia no so metu tubrika no kokojo de sesia na men kan che so trusted Ghana, number one storage Nessa tanker, and I'm sort of na Ebobia, World Cup season, almost say, woman, Anunti, I am my polytank, and I'm I know I am polytank Ghana on Facebook, my polytank GH also on Instagram, and then put my polytank on X, and also the tennis World Cup here coffee, play town and sort of cost into the tennis Papa Panio, Obakonoko, continue Biako Kama, and I'm sort of them, lost in beverages complemented say, what would you know about lost in Dilemma Betas? Daso bema woti majmaye bema sesia frito no frato that me dia se dan ko adabruje hutu so ujeje ma chiche twanfono mo dronye munu bia ebeko so se dilemma capsules no as a top brown na to chano enso talk mo ba okọ feature bonus ano obonso de terese me onu kasa no hunu se aseme maten kasa mate kwani adade enu ti me se oda okọ ko dilemma capsules bia bo na dia se talk mo bia ton bia ko na okọ jibe 024861999 Alaska New Alaska Ebano wallpapers, blind curtains, 3D, 5D natural design Sawonie, Ebano sofa covers, decorative watches and flowers, PVC NSNA, floaters, artificial grass in Nano, Alaska so network mo bi amabia I come at Adamo, Namasrao, no Kokodi Namapapo, Kumasi Awadum, Yana Boss of Femina Division, Mrs. Anoche Plaza first floor, and Kansa could take only 1 mile, 0200281080. No man so truck as a semester back like me, not the 10 year, Miss Yadia by another to also, the Portosabia typhoid fever, Usisi Okotuanwaka, and what Tisabia Bama no ba on Timon, and what menstrual problems, prostate enlargement, and a total, liver no kidney problems in Nano, Samans Ayabaka Abatinate, and also to the Mobile Wakatia, woman also to Fidelity, almost a deal Majima, Abana Massage Miyabi, physiotherapy Miyabi, and what lab test out on Miyabi, the Portosa 240826995. No makasa kumasa sokolman po. Yana sokolman po wa banki de dish animo. Woko bia ko kama dema Kojak Farmer. Ho ana woko sezia. Na bia so to kama na no mention na Kojak Farmer. Uba kitu se kama oma na se bia so to kama imule sema supplement le. Katanga na ni. Tabia ba company industry so ni. Ko tafrena bia ko kama. Yes. Pension complement dia. Semence vital. Eba mixture capsules.
I know.
Yeah,
no more live show you.
Guy for the bar. I'm gonna do a guy precasa garlic mixer. And I'm sweating the back of the bar. Omeba, Nabia, come and be and where be that?
And be Manabel.
I've read the
party.
Ghana, ready. I don't know, so one of you better chin them. And then you ready, Manabel. Now, when you are the coin, ABA clinic.
Yes,
into yourself. Rasta sisi abana
obadwuma
basa odimibrania by
doctor
on fasikan kan wuta
no wadru
on fasikan kan wuta
wadru bibidru
ifritete
munko na munko fire hwe bibia nso enye kama
ye ba be wam
na bibia ye fine ti ya nkomo no na yamra am question of the day no so centered on Black Stars no amuni any game na ebaso no na mo fanto so na yenhwem so be yudi na frimu na ya hwe se de nuama bisi akọ because pien na de so wa wi ntu betime ayi no afrim na ya yewe no na bibia so aye fine
anya me ha
yenhwe de eno so be na yenhwe se de nuama city okay se mi yi free no ano no ana okay na I don't know my point where because pien na nim then and
then what I want to know
you would hear from still now.
Dear, what?
To the man, you from Sandy. I'll find you as well. We can see. Okay, it's your question of the day. No, now you're resting in your man soon. Let me see. Alcohol. Who do you want Ghana to meet in the round of 32 of the World Cup? Portugal or Colombia? Ghana, Colombia, and Portugal. Team Ben, how did he say Ghana? Because and they said they are. Possibilities here in Portugal be share no ebe share no e was ro you lusu so any kolo Colombia free ana ebe share nti o pese nhyen ko share Portugal man for say ye born na ye born de nke share Portugal nke no ano no we see yes team ne de team bi ntbi ye packers for no ahye wo mu ebi mu so this moment de kase na de share mu a Kenya nketo no sisi ananka ye bu mu wi a na yakwa kase no nti nkomo no nie about yenti say Ghana phone so adwenkyere mo na
asemo
say
ti me for stream na sema wana
say ga yenya Ronaldo nzo asenka kokudu nzama sa chichire na mayana
ba ko kaso chichire Ronaldo amfa aya munya sa arkendi be
okay
arkendi be
uni we bere chieze okay umuko bizana ko ku asem na o kanse me bro de enko
w asem won ma ayam susufa na semanipa enyakopon na ye na dio
yeah nyeni pasem
oh injai sa we na ya no because nyakopon kan na me see ni passe different be brewom ti ya injai
okay
na yenye de ye na bibia anya fine because me there I always trust God yeah namena
no one boy
bia ko bia
go for ke kan de yin free
we stream na say nti because my way did na me hu we stream na na we say enkofo ebre edomo edia ba na pop and so say pop say correct score is 1-0 for Ghana. Dominic said more fire no diaba Koku and so say I prefer Colombia or over Portugal. Koku did that and this message edia body Fidoma West and Krankanta and Odaba. Afema we say Ozzy Karim say good morning. Sound and a champion will have as watching live from Liberia and Odaba. Ose Capo we need a 369 analyst. Okay, Afema Manuel Koku upon and so Portugal will be easy for us so and I'm a no Koku upon and some etime Ediaba Fay we say branch and D and so Copisco and so say I prefer Portugal and I'm so etime Ediaba Giant Cantona and some Edifi Betem or say I prefer Portugal. Now Ghana very a couple of Portugal no
Portugal pa
omo say F1
omo so mu hia Portugal yeah
F1 Kwakubiki esi Colombia afe me se Francis Kwesi Ban esi Colombia ana no so etimi ediaba afe Colombia no so start and so but the place I want Portugal cause they will full again for us to score them. Southside John Agbovi and so say Colombia afe a branch and di Frederick Danso Ekodama Colombia so and a branch guy that guy and so say Portugal to teach Cristiano Ronaldo a lesson. Nana Ajiman as Colombia. I don't know so Capo there to us.
And we post Nasha
and I be streaming.
Okay. I'm also Ronaldo right.
No my change baby.
This is kind of super hard. Yeah, Ronaldo. Me a change bibi kakra bi. Zano muka. Okay. Mama ready. Kakra bi amount for the about her. Na in reading on Pedro Padroma Dina Cruz say Colombia and Ghana nya Daniel Lomote as I prefer Portugal. We need our revenge. Okay, do Thomas say any of them and Odiaba MK Adom say Ghana can't skip Portugal and no Ayadon so Adiatro ama and Alhassa Sani say Colombia will be a tough but we prefer Colombia than Portugal. Ghana don't have any good record against the Portuguese team yet. Mr. Junior said Colombia and here woman and no a message or day about when you have vibes urban was any of them Ghana will win if they believe in their craft. Okay, and no a message or day about bra Kwame Samuel say a Portugal for revenge and no a messenger or also a day about say Ghana for no say women have revenge free any Portugal for no eho no a comma a by a bet we coast no na in Roman 10 times we na in falitas no and so Emra and Anopi. The Edika 22 or BW5F 46B 374 22 O's. The also A15 BW5F 46C 51C 15 O's. The also 8 BW5F 46C 91A 8 also no 6 NA amnest BW5F 46C DA5 6 no last one no A5 BW5F 46D 197 5 also no na menka ho na on my diemu weekendi na bibia nso nye fine emra so yenkwa amono na yemfa latest na me say Capo Verde mikromfo no Capo Verde omu eye adwuma yi pa na celebration o kromo no ano de mountain so ache iri Capo Verde kromo ache papa
and now by this time the bibia free
you see almost omu hia Messi and I say Ronaldo but already Messi Messi o ho a Vozinha and so
say wadika
sa game ni
de na uliza Capo Verde wadika kosia Lami asetuom to train Messi no
Messi o man here Messi betimi the World Cup we had be goalkeeper betimi share be 20 goals this World Cup
oh sure
Capo Verde a chance on one Jordan na Jordan no free bench craba on goals with match but they come ra you really be see why
ma wo so work asem no
so we are
goalkeeper no na
baby Messi na mo
try akotwa o
those are the Kevin am Messi what the young camera abuja kwaba ayo Wontumi 131.3 Wontumi TV amnesty foreign news date latest and your day it was yeba
Angwa juma no you Yami wo hoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Esa chirenia no you Yami wo hoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Ye bompaye Shamachi Israel Yehuwa Ilahenu Yehuwa Ekad We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika luvika Uvika naveshika Uvika miyodika Tode yasak in English in the name of Jesus amen
Capo Capo chairman yes messages and ben obi ase hey o chairman ya de pa say what me assemble yes kwa bi ko me nkwa me ho hene papa me
na guess it is okay how
chairman
guess no me say guess no me say how many boys this year me say guess it say Wontumi sponsor no I number 1
me say no menya ni tintimu ya no landscape na fe efabra na ye be ready aduama na ye be bo ene video no ensom na diamante project number no e wo TV no so na wo ye video na for ya faso me ansanka production eno adwenche na no pe ni nyina no ye ro nsam ereba ba ye rem na fe ya to so na fe the latest no ensom na dia ba Senegal enra wo mu bo modern any Iraq man no ana eboy na Senegal for na enra wo mu ebo modern she enum ema omaya ye fom se Iraq wo mu twenya wo mu antimiante diara ana bogo a eno edika Ismail sa ade ba ko enso eso public goy ehemie no ana afi abranten diai enso na de ba ko e kan 5 goals no ana mo enso na she na public guy go a wono ehye ana project e bi adama enra Senegal for wo mu si fom bi ko enra so wo man hye mo goals a nanka qualification ebe den every ama Senegal e man no nemom enra wo mu bomoden a enso e man 5 furu esu ade ma Senegal ya dem the latest no madeba na Senegal wo ma be the first African country wo mu in the history wo ma say 5 goals in a single World Cup game record no the Taranga Lions wo mu ana first in the record no continentally at the biggest stage no wo mu enso ISR record na ya don komo ade eba 5 goals in a single in a game for African country at the World Cup no wo mu ana ISR jumadie na ya don sam madeba na enra wo say the nyama enso Mexico ya Sadio Mane after say wo mu bom game ni wie no na wo mu so be qualify na o qualification o benya na say Egypt match na wo mu ebo no na say Egypt fue wo mu ebobi enso ngade ema Senegal bi ko mu Iran enso bo 1-1 enti wo no ye ba ne sanafe ama automatically no Senegal wo manya qualification wo be ko mani ona Sadio Mane enso ekon IG anu de ne love emoji wo Egypt no wo de love emoji no de boza enso eta so etem ama Egypt Sadio Mane nom ene ne nkwa za moya de pa amaboa ama Senegal yenso etimi asike qualification entenie wey aye boza message ha enra Sadio Mane enso ngade ama Egypt man after say we mu etimi aboa ene Iran we mu boa 1-1 ene Egypt for no ama Senegal enso automatically no we mu qualification aye secure etem ama mu make say run of 32 womanya Roma we mu ekwana Senegal fans no bra and after some secure qualification woman qualified to the run of 32 and each year I was Senegal and Montenso and US and Montenso mame supporters in any US of Senegal after qualification any woman yabre woman yaje say ne woman qualify Senegal any so many qualification at I want some no about Papa Goy and Rawano and then man of the match will game on ball at the Senegal and some them I know now man of the match award to one bass a man say a man for Casa as a or I was now as a sapa now I wasn't the woman say on said the Kuta and the puppy no on say logo biani hu ama for other ones no to so or and the other ones na or Ronaldo nom and Messi and after also a branch of Vini Junior Modena on some asro no one would get in logo at down and sana woman sponsor man of the match award no woman diano logo no down them also asia diana woman a Muslim for woman a Islamic and countries no a bit said Turkey woman diano man of the match award who's a logo beer at down woman salad diano same and after I saw Vakimi and some diano the same man for say aya na oma dane baby logo ni no na omo de akyere da bi nyasa FIFA specially omo shada ye bi adem ama womu where special one at FIFA womu ensom ayedema womu aye Islamic for na senkremo for no said the on say omo de ensade womu enso ani ensada nyu na say Muslimi for no ayade sam owese nyu mesikwa ene Quran akasati ansa etinya de say ne womu de no womu ade no logo adawo etinya de say womu shada say womu hide nemom aye FIFA and said aye special one ade amom nti say argument no and some message na womu dane da bi we aye one thing na FIFA and some aye because it's ya womu religion and we nkoma e for ma de banchi and Ousmane Dembele and some anaje man of the match award e game of France womu boy no womu ani Norway on say share Dembele de na and also the same thing otiase on say enya de say logo bia and some da Ousmane Dembele de and some na ho and we report of you at the eba and womu si from womu chi Norway e bomu akami nsa ema Norway womu take no and some nabu bako Dembele jina de bema so ebo hat-trick e game and on some record so ama Asgard wono na take no bako na Dembele goes ni bi nie masa akwawe say enya sameto akra World Cup no na manfo so Dembele hu so ana Dembele de na ekoi masa enra akwai jina so and some way adwuma ne kama adema France ya de en silent asini nyina no adem aba Ousmane Dembele enkomo am ye de adwuma ne de enra we ni nyina again and again we say new Mexico 32 minutes and a ranch no you see at the ball hat-trick adema in France am just 32 minutes and we jane na so boss hat-trick na ya dem the san komo ni nyina no I want some adema na no pe e adwuma de so na wonim say goals involvement our World Cup group stage is no say Mbappe our 6 number Pediano, I have 4 goals, 2 assists because Enra were 2 assists. Adema Dembele, Enra Dembele Diano, and as Mbappe Diano 4 goals, 2 assists. Dembele 4 goals, and one also Mase, and I for no so I assist. Oh, you don't some that about Michael Olise. I have 3 assists. Ora in the France, one more attacking trial now, one more drive pa. Utim anymore because Olise no crano. I have 3 assists and Olise and I have Dembele and so let me abomaden and chef for I 1 assist na fe o send the abranche fan Mbappe and so chef for 2 assists na so more try very well our the upfront of the France womu and so national team la blue womu bojuma na Mbappe 6 goals one was in the first match against Senegal about 2 goals na fe womu game against Iraq and also about 2 goals and Enra womu game against Norway why 2 assists into Mbappe no say Mbappe chapter 2 verse 2 times 2 na yakoya ni neze 2 na ana fe Mbappe enso mnatema ye e game na Enra adia bi si wo game num abrana game no koso na Mbappe efrim no na esa wode amban e match your money na ora ne wode ban this man na wode amban no e ma referee Michael Oliver esa referee ni amban no koma ne Aurelien Tchouameni e game num na ye dia no baba ye be isa video na twa mo se ne ma siko ye na on say emra no FIFA na sesa ye we player na ye you film na we some seconds our pitch no so I'm sure you be card in general nam be bia Aurelien Tchouameni e wono eni be bia Mbappe wona na emu wa enti wode Captain Sampan ade Emma Michael Oliver ese Oliver amban referee jejeje na afa koma Tchouameni e wo fed no so enom anwade Emma nti I Mbappe awade amban enso Emma referee e wo game num ese onfa enkoma ne player fan Tchouameni e wo game num a yadem ensem ni pete ba Enra Mark Mignon eche penalty adem Emma France minor say obe first goalkeeper after 1986 goalkeeper fan Joel Bat ono an eche penalty adem France minor one and so be first goalkeeper after 1986 one on some letting at penalty Enra yade ensem ni pete ba na Enra Larson and a boss penalty no mame Larson no and some no way ni ahwe Mark Mignon e ko fa so na service tough penalty no and so atema France a minor to ensem ni p and some na te ba no the blue omo bomade Enra Mark Mignon enye and afa Abranche Larson we board be ada enem be bia goalkeeper no and so save ball no why record since 1986 yadem nkobori pi adeba penalty and was 7 and we Mark Mignon and yadem ensem ni pete ba no way enwa supporters no Norwegian couple enra ya bobo na yeso mo no na ene adofo mienu and so engage our pitch no so and so propose or the ring and so actually girlfriend and general proposal about cook so our pitch no so am I learned to know edu to me say yes I do me do achi me no abanante emrepam and emreponim and wo mo case on ambrofo do mutumi anuamo and general our pitch no so no way enra na omulu sunu nyina no na nkofo we do mo ji omani our pitch no so ya dem and somebody play table enra before the game mama Alan Hala and afa Ryan Sharkey on the 2 top players on ball at the Man City and Romumi Shy our pitch so before game in here and I also 2 top players on the game and no I branch Alan brought along and after Ryan Sharkey and you did 70p and some Ladeba and branch fans Dembele and say go no or celebration now the celebration I Coruscalia celebration on the Sashada now was celebrating said they also who electrified gun now Enra celebration so you match you know and Coruscalia posted Dembele as Dembele mahu Enra mahu say also upozi and no aye phone ma deba di and some p and some deba Enra speed I show speed Ghana ni America ni I show speed Enra speed acquire against oko Norway achim asa Norway besa France enti oko stadium ho nyina no why Alan Hala and some ne bona eko stadium was for the kwata Norway for achi nanu ankoye amfama I show speed and Dembele bo hat-trick was na player ben bo hat-trick Dembele on Chelsea or dream one Jesus na Dembele walk up you cranium man 5 na over 3 goals and them Norway yinti I show speed on Dembele speed or say Dembele just score hat-trick wow and no I come I show speed 80 at 70p and some na deba Dembele and so after say you real game with Dembele say we are very proud and very happy as no etimanya hat-trick and amane mine na team collection and as deba kwa okay and it's a teamwork idea womu France no womu hwe nemu na say me Dembele ma bo hat-trick na mena in a team no mena me ma say that we say a teamwork and womu hwe nemu say and Yamabeko, you said, was a 2 goals, now an opportunity, I want him Mbappe, now Mbappe, and so you assist at Yamano, Ninachias, a teamwork, and Amabia, Woma do, almost sweat to me, do I don't come in, I know, as some guy, Stephen, I am manager, I want no Etina bench, I am Francis, catch us, on the fancy catch us a dear result, Nima me, every Munti, or Munti, bench, Emma, woman assistant coach, and Etina bench, and I'll say, Wakamo Biatemwa game, no, not a difficult game, no game, emotion, no more draw, can you say, on Sir Enra, I say, for Norway for no, woman am bought, woman first team, only the team B, and some other buy, and no was a opponent, and Enra, Oman Shada, and far opponent, and what game be a man, and no about born the players, and about so, now also Norway, Enra, you started game on, I want to brought Holland at my bench, woman top players in our bench, and team B, and woman at the Rasa game, woman at the boy, and on Koma, if you know, woman swear table, man started, woman first string side, and on Koma, if from my table, and some P, and some my first coach, your friend did the other saw, on Sanima, me a few more, and my uncle back to France. Now, you see, France, almost tried to my FIFA, as some players, and numbers from about black armband. Now, almost a kite, when they did the Samne Mamia, one on some free monosadia player, one some almost and so Atanachi, you see, FIFA, and Yantum, as a Omobama, Womo about a black band, and into the Enra, on some and the Enra France for no, Womo a coach, no Mamia Fibo by still, woman to me, be your pitchers, woman to me, and ball, and the armband, and on play and coma, a form of Tebati and some Puteba. Now, Unim said players from Abo Hattrick, our the World Cup, Leo Messi, Abo Hattrick, Jonathan David, Abo Hattrick, and after Usman Dembele, and some Abo Hattrick, and some Pino, and some Matebesa France, I open. Woman is Sweden, run of 32, and Ebesha France, baby, woman, Kama, woman is Sweden, but now Unim says of France, it's me, and you're Sweden came now, our run of 16, baby, woman, France, and Germany, woman, and some enemy. Now, OSL and Mexico, be at me free run of 32, woman, and so Ebet Messia run of 16, and Sanako, Sir France, I qualify. Run of 32. Not Germany, I qualify run of 32. Woman to make share run of 16. And I said, and you may see quite and 70 Pino, and some Guatemala Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, and some Norway, and above Norway for the Enra, not meaning some Ivory Coast, so almost to many Ivory Coast, no, and some Nanabation, so almost parent, no, Norway, and Ivory Coast, Alan Holland, one Ivory Coast, team, not Nana Ponia, and somebody played the best run of 32, no, and why I say Germany and Paraguay. And about France, woman Sweden, about South Africa, about Canada, and after Netherlands, Morocco, and some other the United States, woman Bosnia and Herzegovina, about Brazil, about Japan, and after from Ivory Coast, Norway, Argentina, woman Anthony Cavet, and about Capo Verde, and the Argentina big game, and some Adema Capo Verde, and many of them, and some paid about Cavet, no, necessary Cavet, Omuna about tournament, Cavet from Omu beaten. And Omo Abba na also Omo first game Omo bought draw Omo in Spain and a boy na also said Omo parents visit here Omo any Uruguay Omo 2-2 and Omo Saudi Arabia and some about goalless draw and Omo the 3 points very strong points and our qualifier woman they call it mommy and momenta woman boss 0-0 no more calculation no now our pitch so we are the team now almost results no from other centers no more results and say you better qualify into mommy movement in the and a Capo Verde almost say no woman better man qualification and some run of 32 into more and I should almost so my qualify no necessarily and some let me up and somebody played by Capo Verde woman coach in front of Pedro Latao Bosiga will be a cigar, Ebony cigar, says cigar pa. Oboa, Nanra, or she cigar, our dressing room after that. Woman qualify no, almost she cigar. Na cigar, Nidian himself, Pep Gadola, and after Carlo Ancelotti, woman a Bosiga, no, not quite with Bosiga. Young and Ranyama Coso, our dressing room after Capo Verde, woman qualified to the run of 32 at a World Cup. 1% chance as some ometime run of 32 biennial Oshaminano pay Capo Verde Ujiris and na omo ebetimi enya 1% chance as we move in the run of 32 na mbia wonso o data on celebration even here and our boys no omaniaji Capo Verde and also no mami Zlatan Ibrahimovic is obo Kevin Fabasu omaya de pa na say Africa no World Cup way as a African tournament na ora Capo Verde board mo bona ɔbɛbɔ mu aba so yɛntie Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
We have to find out. Small island, big dreams. That's how it is when you dream big. But I have to give credit to Thierry because he said it before he started. Watch out for Capo Verde. Is this the tournament of the African teams? We have to find out.
Lex.
Small island.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic say a tournament for African team asana. Yeah, watch out because Africa for the budget man. Ni nyina no onsa Swan Tigers so din komo of Africa. Your style of play home na omadi na tem somewhere ba. Ya baba so ye be din komo ho later. Na mom Kevin for ne say omu pe Messi any Ronaldo is say baby omadu no womu pe Messi and I say na me fans no Messi na sere no Messi sere Kevin for ne say ya na odi fa Kevin for supporters ne bra womu ape goat en amponchi mienu ana o ma hye no Vozinha atade womu goalkeeper no ana o ma hye amponchi mienu no ene Vozinha jersey ana o mo say Argentina for say omu o Messi a Ronaldo no Portugal so mo Ronaldo a womu so e wo Vozinha na yebetie ene Kevin supporters no mo say omu hia Messi na me adom mwanya Messi so na siri no Messi siri bi ko Kevin Messi bit match 10 yegwe wodi ye san komo no fa no for mo bra na ye nhwe Kevin supporters no enso no calling for Messi and after Ronaldo because they say baby o madu no wo mo enso match say o mo betima hye obia and aso o mansa onso enti draw ana o best enso abeye eno aye Kevin komo and ya dem Leo Messi ni eno our training e wa Argentina ni o makọ kama enso de Leo Messi ni team no na Messi ene o hwe the boys na my mo training no ani je nko am say baby Messi nam na yo Messi baba Jordan Messi besa kobo Kevin say Argentina feel some omuna mu ye ayede won sam ebo mu come against Jordan and omu ensom na training ate won sam pi no ade batamente ni say Lionel Scaloni eso be take decision and eso Leo Messi ebe starting game no and eso Leo Messi ensom na start and no aye reporter be atesem bia Messi be pour against Jordan be free bench and have a bomb in the second game no ade ama omen from Argentina and no aye die from batamente ni say Julian Alvarez ensom na dia no option no and bia wono enso ebe start match no demo Messi no entimi start Julian Alvarez there aya there some akra no ebe tuma start reporter eba Alvarez to Barcelona yemfa no mrai na fe yemra in the club football enso so be reporter ban say akra no pressure e wono so onsen komane there ye be carry be fancy Di Maria the update no more enso ngati ba ni nyina no aya Alvarez ni move to Barcelona say reporter eba enso ne sa akra no edu ba bi obaka na dwen enso say omunya no na onko Barcelona time na so ommo Atletico epo ni biem ama the message and so edema manager El Colo manager Diego Simeone Atletico Madrid coach no ama coach no so palai womunya sa krani mu ade ama omu ka madwen bebre and so ngade che Julian Alvarez na report abani say team no Atletico for no nya ombe ka me boy down womu pekwan bi afaso a convince player aye fede say Julian Alvarez ni nyina no and some omunya yanka boy and so ngebe the report abani say akrani diesel and say obedwane Barcelona and we dey dan akrano Barca na and opeso ko and no ayen komo efi wode ba Alex Boyna enra and omusa ne say what is Julian Alvarez nkomo no Atletico ne Barca and sem no so no akrano wode na di nkomo no aka che ne say ne dream on follow ne dream ne die so a obesam oso bia no Julian Alvarez and ne die and so obekọ Barcelona onko achieve ne dream no na onko fam ne die so ne so be stay and so onko for the dream and Alex Boyna and atom the same company to no musa ne say what is yes Atletico woman the Barcelona ko FIFA ese ani woman ni omu players ni din komo e wo suma se ani omu ko FIFA ni anu zo on your one the first time crowd what ni enti oni commenter oni onya comment bia enso mfasa komo ehu a that ensem ni play be no Alex Boyna and I just answer to the Barcelona dressing room no players na ni age pa yes Lami Yama any boys no and omani age ni nyina no enso mu giri se a mover a good move akra movement oh you know aye there Barcelona woman Sabeka Julian Alvarez no aye nkoma yes Barca players no woman Edi Marcasado reporter man so be free Barca ya tete say nyame adoma it's likely some be July there one betimi akọ and no aye there Barca yes mo professor in the team bia bia no aye permanent deal and loan and mo and some there ba some bia be fa no loan na koda bi kra o be say o mo balance o mo sheet ntie ne player no over no be fa no outright say the player mu salary no wo metimi ate so nye loan deal bia eno eye diefo no madeba o Mendes reporter eba ne so oye de obetimi aye bia na ode Casado akọ Milan eno aye reporter efo no madeba se Milan deal no wono ana ye o Mendes ya do nyina eve amama Casado eno aye reporter ba Manchester City mami player aye fani se Ayub Boadi akoda no obo Edma Morocco na omu first game Morocco ene Brazil akoda we jebo mfimfini na afe mpanifo atigo pia na afe Brazil fo akoda jebo Brazil fo ko wo machia yo the ball be pia we masa oni ball na Ayub Boadi reporter man say Yasi City say omu gina ye pa ana on say do no de Madrid for no Yasi Real Madrid coach Jose Mourinho yase Jose Mourinho so I agin akra no ne ball na opo no ebe fit Madrid na yase reporter ban say Madrid for no edu nkomo nyina yase City and so for now the nkomo no be edu akire no Manchester City omo and in a pole position to land the player eno nkomo eba na mo yase Jose Mourinho and so many abre Jose Mourinho and so trust ne kwambia so no esa boy and so eba in Madrid and Jose Mourinho no etem nkomo eba udu Madrid communicado official Danny Ceballos says we be on Madrid party with Enra and a news no and so plenty said there jame atim and say a mutual agreement and and so they terminated said there one also ekwato so no Danny Ceballos ana ya didn't come atem ba Uruguay Enra Spain actually mu bomo ekabako a womantimante Alex Baena and a boss ako no ema Uruguay ema and as Spain against Uruguay say Uruguay womo out of the World Cup womo fremo and koye amfama Uruguay womo national team no Enra pra by Spain players no Obama mi Nico Williams and Afeyami Pino womo mienu epra reporter ban Sanshaya na Nico and we walk up no eno aye reporter eno enso banti arrested nyoma enso obesia konti ese ene player no enso betimi ho atona yade ensam no pede ba player na or that structure no so aye Manuel Ugarte and also a player Enra Uruguay player no pry enti Ugarte so Enra one also pry or that structure no so ya didn't sempi enso ngadeba na omame Luis de la Fuente manager at in Spain or say genuinely o feel bad edema Lami Yama na meba so ebedi sankomo no Lami Yama je bola enipa maku enum enan na omogu Lami Yama so adai Lami Yama ni akraba ko jeboa nipa be se 5 ebi wa 4 na omu tackle Lami Yama do no kwa na player our pitch no so ana enti ano aye reporter ba bi kwa akra no already age and said we bobo no man for tackle na ano so ano say 1 2 3 4 ano jam fin Lami Yama and so ngade ani ade nsam pi ade ema na no pe wo twumade no so ano Alex Baena ono ana wini and the man of the match award wo mo bo editia Uruguay ano modemo and so ngakon concrete nsam pi ade abanu ono na de ball and so ngato Fernando Muslera the net na Enra for the first time goalkeeper why mistake to say akwa Fernando Muslera there Enra do any dey na have dream our first goalkeeper one make 3 errors leading to a goal our World Cup tournament since 1966 goalkeeper one make error back mienu miensa atwa so lead into a goal tournament to a back at Fernando Muslera na Enra go no mami go na Enra eto net na Enra ono na de ball no che net Spain for no Enra ball ya Enra to net Enra ono a was every ball no kwa wie was every ball no e to net we ball no na we ko fa so e ma go no to ne we eno aye de free abrante na so ye enso mode ba Fernando Muslera fanama me was say we are very sorry what patcho na Uruguay e man ni nyina opo biacho Enra already see ya one shada ana edewe esi ye emse opacho was what they can apani teammates ni nyina and so acho e wan radio see ye e wo pitch no so nti o fi Uruguay was one near nida eso benya bad tournament essay or prepare very well for tournament no nemom enwama nkoyi amfama na no e de for no deba machalo biasa enwama nkoyi Uruguay coach no was do baby goalkeeper na kaso munyin film eno no ana yeso obesesa goalkeeper no e man sign eso be so free mo ana ma ono and some lay change no ana o take a decision as obey Fernando Muslera and some letting up from Enra Machalo Biasa do in a press conference or na ultimu se ne boafu na and some trophy no and the bloggers ne say mo hadwe enra obia fa the microphone no de aba na coach ana ye dan ana coach no aba coach ni ba na hey boy adai munyabutre adai yenkwa ne abobo anu man ko yamfa me ase ewiase nya hwede munkomachi enra coach ne pala edu ba bi na ne machalo biasa enso ebuofu a yade enkomre pi enso ngade ma enano pe countries as I say woman qualify and as woman free mu no is ya catch say you go free mu Czech Republic free mu Qatar enso free mu Haiti woman ko Turkey free mu Curacao Tunisia enso free mu New Zealand woman free mu Saudi Arabia and afa Iraq Emano Jordan, Uzbekistan, and Panama. Women in Ansom Latima Frimo. Now, all countries will qualify to the round of 32. Mexico, woman qualify. South Africa qualify. Switzerland, woman qualify. Canada, Bosnia, Ubenya, Brazil, Morocco, United States, Australia, Paraguay, Germany, La Cote d'Ivoire, Ecuador, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Belgium, Egypt, Spain, Capo Verde, France, Norway, Argentina, Colombia, England, and Africa, Ghana. Woman and and some let me a secret qualification ayade I want some at the air but now him say Argentina baby no woman route no our the knockout stage no Argentina aba ball Cavet our run of 32 you do run of 16 Argentina either say Omesia Australia and I say Iran quarter final no we met Mesia or maybe to say Switzerland, Colombia, Croatia, Algeria, no, our arches are likely say ne, obetime meeting to baby Argentina. Woman namono afi eyepa. Baby Spain and I'm the run of 32 no. We say omni Austria and abebo run of 16. Woman to me Portugal and Ghana. And to Ghana do baby yanana ne namuni atena yebetimi abehia port my friend says Spain our run of 16 our quarter final no Spain ebetimi Bosnia for US Egypt and South Korea and so letimi abo no baby route no knockout stage adema amayi and yadon some no and so mateba our England when we camp no James Ghana game no konimu ye pa emza Ghana game no omutibi nwan na report about say Ghana a game omo bowie no ama England and Panama report about say hamstring you know you say a hard dream because he say abrancha no to me more game no entia Panama and no a reporter and no Albertino Livramento our calf injury and after Joao Kwanza mbia ono na best start right back as ama England and as a Ghana for Danfo Jed Spence either so no and a right back over kwakoya jumane kama and so matemo mu ate awon sam no but England injury no say Tino Livramento injury Declan Rice injury Elliot Anderson and afa Bukayo Saka woman in answer prepra and Jesus say England baby ayegina no yanyamfi group no mo o ma satia wo mo from Declan Rice the any there and so adwi pano kakra for no mateba ye betie ko Thomas Tuchel as a sign and New City training now wo mo ye mame on Abrantia friend say Reece James ediano and was say before so mo dey Reece James ever walk up no na omunim say boy no fit bibia kama all of a sudden and New Sasa football sanity and New P and the room you bet manager at the England coach I friend Thomas Tuchel kakra can't Reece James
topic which is get no distractions, no medical before the match. All the focus was on his recovery and getting him available for training, and the focus was on training and traveling with us, so no distractions and from the main topic, which is clearly the match tomorrow. We want to win the match, we want to win the group, and we need Elliot in the right mindset. The reality is that the transfers are going on in world football while we are playing, and big transfers take their time. So we understand that things are going on behind the scenes, and we will facilitate, of course, that transfer, but after the match, not before.
And we in command manager Thomas Tuchel as they are to say over England camper transfers be koso about and Anderson Diano Odiano Bebanafia D and come Elliot Anderson decision our camp and say what the name of move to Man City no at the strategic company because as a minute be as a player no any concentration na obo at the MO man you know na say your city saying the city yen come kakra on Elliot Anderson Anderson me ba choma me Elliot Anderson about Thomas Tuchel on Elliot Anderson and so na dia no na fe yama say no yama ebesia ko ombusa ne say player no attention enye distractive say in transfer seminar mu England so pay tournament na ko nanim say ne say so wo mo the criteria to our players no e wo World Cup mu say wo transfer ya your movement any timer over delay with transfers.
We would love to have Reece. He's a key player. We would love to have him available. He's not available. We will find solutions. That's what we do. It's a short period of time. It's a tournament. We will find solutions. The thinking, we called Trevor Chalobah to free up Joel Kwanzaa on the right fullback position for us.
No, and you're ready. Say in Elliot Anderson and Koma. One meti ana fere won sempi abayanko Croatia. Na yeni Koma Croatia team no and so our camp mo boy jumanu ama ditam say omo rese nuama be kama na. Woman ya from the Black Stars and ebo Croatia camp anoyeshi. Boys no womo boy juma said be ombe wini game woman ni hayo Croatia ana omo ebesi training no koso yakota wo monitor bibi kakra. You read omuye. Okay, we are there planning and plotting against Black Stars. Croatia for no. Okay, Mami Luka Modric player and then who game Luka Modric. Here I was relaxing. I will training against the Black Stars of Ghana. Luka Modric and you be 50 passes in the name on one be aduma or no ultimate to pass na you ever heard the and also be seen two rest of the Mezigua Nessa or said the Luka Modric ayo training na against the Black Stars of Ghana. Luka Modric and Elbow Juman Croatia womu campaign the Croat womu and the Black Stars of Ghana game no ebabaso manager at the Croatia your friend Slatko Dalic wakasa wase adobetimi akam and it's a Black Stars womu born low block no and what new na womu game against England womu said the Black Stars low block no lesikoye na duoka nyina ne say womu ensom ebe create omereso me create chances e wo game no because Black Stars say said ye womu born said the coach na monitor no esem omu born for mu create any chances na omu take chances no ensom na nyama kwa kama demo no e Croatia womu coach no nkoma wadem na to Jamaica say e wo Philadelphia ona match no ensom ebe baso oma take storm e wo ho ene Croatia supporters no mo say emraso ene eye den a eso mu qualify 3 points e yo mu dia. Croatia for no ewo Philly and womu ese kwampia so metimi aye adwuma no kama na afi enuama koye mame Baston Swan Tiger na wodi koma wodi ni nyina no eye Africa kwan fa so eboy ball and tournament World Cup de ye ewo no South African football no do betimi aka ne say ase ball na ye ball no tactics bia ni wa ewo mu che Kevin football mu ball Black Stars ball mu ball Senegal fo wo mu ni la Cote d'Ivoire wo mu ball asa won sana hu esa tactics bi ewo game num na adresa ha dwie pa enu ye Swan Tiger enkomo a wono ensom na kodinese ye bobo tese ball bia na African teams ye ball no so de ese o ma ball eyefe na asem wo kan ye ama a generate ensem bebre ama Africa fans tere musi hwe bi mam na Swan Tiger ewo internet no so ni nyina no eye ne commenter wo make area African football ball ye ball ene kwan fa so ebo ye game ni nyina no wasi shape bianim ya bobo a wunse na wunse boy ya bo tactics bia boy ya mu boy omu ye dabi ye wunse wom na eno na la Cote d'Ivoire wom coach a ya fa na Masfa enso abobi edem amawunua a wo bonadwen se de wo kan de eye racist ye kase obi eye racist a eye ade a ene Swan Tiger eye no eye racist an wo ye na do betimi akam an so ne se de wo kan ene South Africa na afa ya bobo a won se de hu de ye bia no so boa ye bot tactics papa ana una wu tactics a ene ye bom ana afi wo commenter wo make them sa blatant commenter ene o make ye no ade sem Africa for ye nsom kra eno aye mess far enkoma wono wodi la Cote d'Ivoire wo mu coach no ana dem de sansem wo nyina enso ade abaya de sankomo nyina no enso de empa wo ya adwen say African countries e wo World Cup no ye ball ye bo no comment no racist eno nkomo efu obaye ni nkomo na afa ye nto so mame mayu etim na unim sem ese yase Manchester City Matthias and Fernandes Manchester United womu ameki fresh contact eko sisi a womu ewesem omunya player no mo pente say yase omu dimika a womu ko mo de offer enso nakwane Manchester United our branch friend say Matthias and where Matthias Fernandes and your tenin some no enso ngade banu e dollar say Manu yase fresh move and wo making no player enso ngade committee say ne Gonzalo Ramos to move to AC Milan from Paris Saint-Germain 74 million euros aye fix sa no mo so moji plus add-ons aye ready wo mu ebegem eno aye nkoma efio adem na banti transfer no from PSG aside no ane adem ene sankomo enso ade abayem fancy na after formra na yento aso Black Stars ene anagini puso yebebo ene Croatia da Krat 9 p.m. ana game no baso channel so za do video ebeba ya de number no etoso a na why your prediction wadwenkyere na why in the landscape na odi atoso sa edi abacha wadwene of predictions efabra na afi ento aso ene ya hitia ama yemre na afi yemeto aso Black Stars no way ene
de ahi na madrei hwe almost dey sports station be na mo kumase ha ortisuo Ghana hanyina Wontumi edini say Wontumi sports no Wontumi Ghana ha ba ko pe Wontumi sports no Wontumi she fan city na dwam new team te kwana ne so Capo ti akire ho ye adwuma no omo makanyina Steven ni Michael mokeka ho Wontumi sports no Wontumi she say Wontumi dia akire say Wontumi ai say Wontumi this sports no ba akire say Wontumi na say Wontumi na say Wontumi fancy and me delivery guy na obabi wa ha ne ho abasem ni fie wura se me fa samre no ye fe ni tin latte ebi mu fe no mari jata ni fie wura na asoma me etima me kwan na me nko ni fie wura se me meka che ni se wonye sika na wode hwe na asifo twete kiti mabi moko abro chire di ya onye no metua ne rent aso ni tin o rent aso ye ne betua Orientation enunti na namuhumi Wontumi sports to say me banama bakachi new things say odizigana gwagotia oba take it akwa brochire enti fancy kachira wobanize wamamodi na wonkotia ni fiera rent no na nyesa ye betuno na se yetunu to dia Wontumi ntina danim
hey jokuntani
numero 1 anadia ahi na madrei hwe almost dey sports station be na mo kumase
Steven Atnasi Steven Bodi Atnasi yes you better game no ne afi you be dim komo kakanso from the angles of the World Cup no teams ne be bomode preparation round of 32 qualified teams and afi other training stories say wumina you don komo enso e de beba Ike go say watching the show live old Adrem Ike bibi aboko de wo mami nchawe Ike no Dr. Muzu TV obo adwuma pa wo na memra boys ehwese de ne ombetimi ayadwuma amaye na ebefa ye ni Portugal so ne Colombia ne de Ghana for some amusemo pe Colombia na musemo pe Ronaldo okay see actually abu okay memo makwa abuja for say bibia boko ni
na me adon bibia boko bibia shi
Abgalito
aga no what you say
jam no
traffic on
boy
jam no
obana e ka unsusu ibe boy ana ya
oyere
obana ka unsusu ya so so raro para ka unsusu bo ale ya
ne die no kre ala wabo kabia no pe
boy
kafra
ya hai
kafra Kafra.
Till I had to always
Well, Colombia now per Brazil.
Hey, Colombia and Portugal.
Hey, Portugal fashion.
Oh, maybe Portugal.
Over Portugal.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
And you too early.
As a
too early see a Portugal.
As a day.
And you too early, my Black Stars say any Portugal any money.
Ah, now my Portugal coaching why. Martinez. Ah.
Ora onyade.
Capo.
You bet me the tatters na we no.
Martinez. Ah, na munya gidi wo Martinez mu free. Ana menti asu Martinez gidi dey free na buy. Martinez.
Okay.
Why Colombia for no World Cup we pa? What the Martinez to that is just by the way.
Yeah.
But you should two teams now because when you about Colombia team.
Yeah, na show mu pa. Yeah.
I know a lot of people haven't gotten the opportunity
to show mu nti edin no mo dey opted for. But I'm sure ya do me say anum ye no.
Nti montro wa obeti ma tro me obi ano tro me na busa Congo for ne say. Colombia for ne te say.
Okay.
No ma busa wan bisa ka say dey ne see.
Oh game room. Okay. Steve bra. Unya Colombia na unya Portugal.
Me. No America say conference baby o mu frade na edi bia so mu moje mu no. No.
Enu ma
Colombia.
Colombia ne hu.
Empare mi o. Colombia no.
We go in Portugal e be nya sa tough mentality ni dia akobo. They said they are born England there.
The games that match Portugal, no, the tactics how they operate, you know, we can stand them. We can stand them.
Okay.
Meshomo against even Uzbekistan, no, there were moments that Uzbekistan had some chances, even though Omonia the side that Omo boasted the quality that the Blasters ever. And with Carlos Queiroz, I feel that we will be more difficult for them to break down than the
Portugal for no
than Omoni DRC Diana. Sanya Yabo 2 games a bad ding and their frustrations. Bruno Fernandes, that is one thing I don't like about that guy, but he's a fantastic bowler. Inti Oshe Arsenal PSG. Sanya na Vitinha ye vertical passes. Portugal is good, but Omuni a creative edge, and then they say you will players if you are in moments that the team is stacked, they can drive through.
Yeah.
Into England wanted to play through the middle. We forced them wide. Into against Portugal would also want to play through middle. You force wide or force wider. That is where you better me defend it, because the aerial balls are not more than Ronaldo Chancellor Mbemba. And a Capo de man fat ball move. And also we now have JT. See you break it on the counter. Almost show defensive frailties kakra.
Yeah.
Amu defensive unit nenye. Amu defensive unit
can't be a bit me room.
Yes. Into me prefer
Portugal.
Portugal say Ibenya Portugal. Make us say will be a Ghana but support senior into the go for
Ghana for no more now Ronaldo side
assembly men fan say ubi town but assembly so I say one you always think that somebody is speaking against should baby our establishing of
Ronaldo no you be in a free game.
Yes, defending against him easy. You say wow share I'm only DRC go and watch that game again. It's easy to get him out. It's easy to get, unless they say they will decide to shoot from range, which Mario Bruno or tournament way. He's not doing that. Sometimes Bruno tries to shoot at Manchester United, but surprisingly this tournament or attempting a strike a crime which means Martinez nana actually some more yes sir. Bernardo Silva even in the team no says he's not a weapon for them. In the second game of Burma, I think 15 or so minutes. So media mepe Portugal. Baby the ball never corner. And then the hammy. Say beko Canada.
Canada.
Because almost any indita uditeda.
Odi Ted Abishia.
No, so Quacoshia, the
sorrow for the yeah, sorrow for
the Ma Asamo. Udi Ted means that Obi first in the group.
And Abishia.
I think the Ted Necrampo will have to do with either Colombia or Mobim.
Ted and also.
Because Colombia looks likely say you meet my topic. So what you say, avoid the Portugal, and you will Portugal go show Colombia. No, that's the topic. So we must have to Portugal.
Yeah.
Then the Ted now also no.
And Vasoben also. So win your game.
So just win your game, win or draw your game and move on. And the try DB and I say, baby, a team na Baby Druno. Your Befi Amabe discusses had in here say, we don't have the luxury of losing games.
Okay.
So your money in free team, and I'll come and explain why.
Okay.
Your Befi the luxury of losing games currently, we don't have that.
Okay.
And your bar. Your discussion no. But kakra bi on amano na me touch one or two. Story free and no ebe nyina Steve. E won 10 times you say Marcelo Bielsa overrated. Enkomo ekoso internet ni nyina aso no. Any Uruguay for krum ho no ni nyina omobo from kokko apai.
Experienced coach like Bielsa. Overrated.
Ona wo say what it coaches beat is Areola. And the coaches are who we are seeing now. Moshu Pochettino Munina Dinkomo. I want to say Marcelo Bielsa a young mentor. Our more hen so this year and the EDB coach in the Juma bedroom pension with the Ababedru. Now, my neighbor trash Marcelo Bielsa teams never. Let me say, and Kodado Dona womb. Maybe in Kodani be because he is overrated. But the impact this man has had on world football, and especially Argentine coaches, you can't explain it. When about teams in there.
Yeah.
But he has become a victim of Onwa Kasani's own choices and decisions at this World Cup. And I think he could turn too easily to the pressure of the Uruguay for no. Anodi Musilea Ekoda Puni. No single goalkeeper and more errors in a World Cup tournament than Musilera. Ono kwa imiensa.
3 errors leading to a goal.
Ni nyina aka wo so bi na ama Uruguay.
Nkono.
Omo frimu no.
So no obedu omo pa.
Obedu omo. Nemu, this comes as a result of the conversation that before the World Cup when squad selection barbonting.
Okay.
Say we are there, and when you are going to major tournaments, loyalty will play a part.
Yeah, for sure.
Loyalty will play a part. And I think for him, he might look at his bench and believe like, oh, Muslera or 40 years, what this World Cup level, let us take him along. Yeah. But sometimes experience can count when Nipane impact in the national team in Boadrine Tiasieso. So for example, James Rodriguez in Colombia. Usheni age. No I any level no. Born Obama Colombia no. Already age na. Utimi yire no hobo born a positive impact on the team de Colombia. What did they mention as? May you kwatena se hu ochoa. Omo nim se World Cup bia we solid.
Yeah.
Na emom prim mu no. Se de ne koto Paul mu se onna Enfoma Mexico. No more matches America abo in the last few months before Asan ebe call World Cup na. Odi ocho akoda goal post ni mu a anhwe anu akoye error. Iti ade ne be kobi. Na emom ne da ne de. Yamanena. Ehwo ne ba bia Marcelo Bielsa be. Me as Ghana ni de. Metianum nyina mebo asiri he.
Oniaji.
Na Ghana ni de. Ade a Uruguay ya ye we wiase a ya bai pa ka me bo asiri he me ni age.
Na me na ayo musa.
Enra me ya na mpesa ka me hu Luis Suarez o TV no so na ka twa ne foni. Sa kwa no.
Suarez.
Na ka twa ne foni keke. Na ka osuma ma na ka twa ne foni no osuma ma. Na ka ni pani age. Na emum amane sa. Ba Capo. Me hwe said the Uruguay for team netia we ne ko form Uruguay team we no form me hwe team omo building from 2006 Everybody be 2010. And he said, Yomuja, one of the Koya, a team of Moba 2018 World Cup, no more 2 attackers. Edison Cavani and Luis Suarez. And they Darwin Nunez, Awako Saudi Arabia. And he did the line the Maomo. They have not been short of producing quality attackers. I already determined a lot of games in recent years. Looking at the major tournaments, I'm find yourself in. But unfortunately, this is what, when you fail to do certain things right, it comes up against you. I was even surprised that Ronald Araujo did not get an opportunity to even play at this World Cup. Literally, he's one of their best centre backs that you could look at. But with Marcelo Bielsa interview, right after the game, he looks disjointed, disappointed, and frustrated.
Frustrated, yeah.
But Akose. He started the game on a very good. Go need to Momujano. If you took your time and watched the games, they started so well. Now if you one goalkeeper, will be a pipe no. What be a pipe when you say who? Omo hitibia na muselera ko gina pipe na chi no de dadwa bom pan. Na nwunu.
Do be no no.
Osemodi eh.
Weapon formed against.
We proper weapon formed against Uruguay pa.
It's prospering.
Masa, this is a pipe no. A flow so the bagidi be pull more and there be a jar ta. Most of the fetch no father wa.
No the chair dey.
Wa father wa ne hammer no dey bom ta. Say you know butu. Such a disappointing performance for Muslera. They shouldn't even look at him in the face and tell him, say where they are you, there be 3 errors. They should look at him and tell him boldly in his face, one were higher. And this is the danger of a country calling for one particular player. So when you squad, this is the danger. Danger Taiwan national team no. Then Makongo video be enra. Kala Ancelotti ni bano. Onima.
Yeah.
That is the danger of the masses calling for players to be taken to the World Cup. So coaches here omaduma, mumma coaches in for players in quarter tournament na Capo omokona se tournament no anko here you can boldly tell the coach say wo ya ma free hands. Capo you say for player A, for player B, for player C. One why your choices now the year day. What they call it. It's a who's so about one kasa year day. But the moment I move for say because now you go phoning in a money in a Capo. Go and look, follow them. Google, check it. You can go even through their social media handles. So Uruguay and not me streamline it even what you see. Uruguay for Facebook, check it. The supporters were calling for Muslera to be added to this team and take it to the World Cup by hook or crook. When Marcelo Bielsa decided, say even certain top players within the team come Mokrano a before buy. Do you know the kind of intercommon na ko Ronald Araujo? But the day nipa mu nyina mo pushi say yemfa ne ko World Cup no. Ono na me akoyi mo fimu akobie pipe no. Wa bie ejina so. Ebugu. Ena mama ko Carlo Ancelotti ne ba ne video a ye ma ne tactics. Unwani bia na o de hwe ne ma. O se akoyi bayi. Obe distorting your bebre. Obe saying your bebre. Ye bebre. That is the danger of listening to the masses when it comes to picking players to the World Cup.
You know, say experience player or experience. So yeah, add the experience to the experience. Yeah, but. And
some of them, no, the problem is initially the call will be about taking them. Capo initially in common by Fanako. What did you Korea? After Modu tournament, now when you say Manemo
or experience
that issue nan wakano. So Omo graduate. Oh manenko we do could be any resort bench crane
o konso mezo betina bench
afi onye duru honum na no masasha say oh we dem anemo
was you do baby coach ni say Muslera na so be free to no
na free mu say
no was son
What carry a story? Heart of Lions coach, you try to say.
Yeah,
Bashir Ford. Say the player about to be to bench. Coach member. Coach, they be your tennis, I know, okay, fine. Bra, not in the state. Bless our water or bless our no team coach. No, I say was no.
You play.
Continue. He said he wanted to play. Continue. Play.
Yeah.
Twaso bo free o. Me new china. Oh, kura be bo ama na te.
Yeah.
So person bo. Itibo. And in the history of the World Cup, me hunu say game wa ye dey my first half. Ya kwama ya ba ma keeper. And ngwa se be ni.
Adrian.
But you see, Spain were Jumaya or World Cup if they want to go far. I think they have huge issues to deal with. And Enra, despite winning the game, there are glimpses of a team where Obia Clinic at Akabia, you have trouble with them. And these are issues they will need to deal with.
Okay.
I've enjoyed the Spanish national team many a times, especially within the tournaments or find yourself playing in. But Capo, the truth of the matter is this Spanish team and the kind of football mobile tournament it doesn't come closer to how they played so well in the last 2 or 3 years, especially with the Nations League and the Euros. I don't know if I should use the word they say Omuteki a man for by surprise at the Euros due to coach no more appointing. And in the Nations League, Omuteki a lot of teams by surprise. But it looks like this time teams are really ready for them. Teams are really ready for them. And Laporte ni Kubasi, no, dependent on the opponent they will have in the round of 32, they will need to have a look at themselves.
Okay.
A big look at themselves. It is a team with more questions than answers. The current Spanish national team looks like a team with more questions than answers at this World Cup. And they really need to improve. Also, Wontumi improve it. The entire Makacho said we cannot be nice boys. And now with the host Sam Hassan here or bench and also to make sure say Iran second go near. So
yeah.
Oko assistant no ejina so no force no hwe upompo kore.
Say that the lady. I say oh relax here.
You ebe fa
so you need to fight for it.
But it gives Africa another edge in terms of the number of teams here they qualify to the next round. Now it looks like Elizabeth Menya 9 teams because already 6 score. 6 are qualified.
Yeah.
Now 3 no could literally see Congo Algeria. So because Tunisia na air conquest on the no Kofi.
Yeah, on the film.
Kofi. Yeah. South Africa has qualified. Yeah. Ghana has found a way to qualify. Egypt has qualified. Ivory Coast has qualified.
Yeah.
Capo Verde.
Senegal. Yeah.
Itiaboba. Say out of the 10, no, the likelihood say between na Egypt so, then Algeria, then Congo. So there's a high possibility say you be na emunai ana kwa kona nim. But papi tell say we anya nyansa suade amfa amane pa menim de be nyansa suade ebiem. Ye ka loyalty seminar bi na asabe fa papi tell ho Khalid Koulibaly.
Yeah.
Menim de Elman India ye dia papi tell. Meaning say of the pitch issues no more dealing with it, they are fine.
But they
have too much quality to be messing around with. So the lifeline I'm on you. The 3 na ye.
Say no Egypt for ne boano with Iran game.
Iran game no.
Yeah.
The 3 na ye. And a gaga in a door so do. No dinner channel I din vina say or no there said your final be massa
Wontumi 101.3 FM.
The blind loyalty at this World Cup could be the end of a lot of coaches and they be papitiao. And I think say the Senegalese have a more quality squad depth. Mount Kurani be more. You are too loyal to certain players. too loyal, and it has to change. We're a lifeline at the Amomo. Interesting to see what will happen in the next round. Okay. But you look at Cabo Verde and what they've done in the World Cup. Omumame, a feeling like they were Ghana won the first World Cup in 2006. In a group with Uruguay, Spain, and Saudi Arabia, will lose a single game.
But draws are.
I consider only 2 goals. You can speak about a draw, but this is their first time at the World Cup. They've shown fight. Or much resilience, almost shedding. So such a team like this, no only do Koscielny culture, and you need to be very careful.
Go into my year of penalties. Street crowd. Penalties will be a game.
But I'm trying to I say Ghana the end because they City qualify from group you piano Koscielny Brazil. That be when so one
Argentina so the Wontumi foul draw no call. Was in how the Musumuru na besi fomu.
You can give it a fight. Yeah, it's football. We are not saying say Argentina beat Babeshop. But they also striking the probability Argentina has a 75% chance of course of advancing. Yeah. But football. Said you're more frustrated Spain, frustrated Uruguay. Wontumi be frustrated. Yeah. They can easily come and frustrate you. But it's just another beautiful story of a nation out of nowhere that goes into the World Cup. Ebasi around the qualifying eye on there. Yeah. The subsequent ones, you do well in terms of your qualifiers to make sure that you will be there. And I think for the African teams, Cape Verde have also ensured something for us. That was some good results. But because Ghana and Croatia, you will fear. And I think that is why you're discussing the permutation. The reason why I believe you should be winning games at the work. We should not be putting our minds drawing losses and any of those things. The reason why we should be doing all of this is my true.
Well, thank you very much. I'm on Facebook no Facebook no crowd is me show no crowd. Page no massage my Wontumi online there also and Wontumi TV live of YouTube so yes. So audio message beba video messages no yebe fa TV so nti oye ne landscape na odo nsama fa so edusi yebe bo na yabo your predictions Ghana man no more 1 minute to be 30 seconds na fi watch wadwe na yabo ama omre no so Steve.
Yeah, Capo, football approve say it is an unpredictable sport. Or results are every games in a biba. Yeah. And then the less fancied sides. I mean the storylines that etime aye. Now Cape Verde, I hear the fairy tale story of an underdog when you're a dog chance to even get a shot at this World Cup. And OTA the story of Capo Verde, isolated but united at the international level. About 2013 at the AFCONs. That was their maiden appearance at the CAF competition. And at twice. So 2023 they were in the quarterfinals, eliminated by I think South Africa on penalties. It has always been a team or builder or myself to be part of the global showpiece. Now, for a country a little over 500,000, the coastal part of West Africa, very isolated. Our team no geography for no virtual say, or more arid lands. Say dry. Yeah. And say if they are able to get anything, it should come from a collective team effort, resilience and perseverance. Okay. And that is something they put together. To our last game, they qualify against Eswatini, they did it in a superb fashion. But Bibia wanna say, Akoba send Omodru baby Omodri. The FIFA Forward program, and Omoji is Canada put it to good use. Yeah. A say majority of Omo players now Mobonina is Siakai Awamanone. But they've given them the reason to build the very foundations of Cape Verde football back home. And in the group with Uruguay, Spain, Uruguay are 2-time winners of the FIFA World Cup. Spain won it in 2010, and they have Saudi Arabia in the group. So the BBR to Nseniani say they should have been the whipping boys of the group. At some point, now they stand the chance of even topping the group should they have won against Saudi and then Spain, and they in the draw. But here they are. Say, what places second in a group that has Spain and Uruguay. This same thing, I managed to score 2 goals against Uruguay, and they stopped Spain from scoring against them. And say, my fairy tale story about World Cup in recent years on cherish Iceland very almost almost another smaller nation mobile, but this is the smallest nation Abba etimia a bit beyond bounds. I drew the knockout phase of the competition. At the Ivory Coast, any other nations happen for a very long time. Here they are, and now the connoisseurs of the game and those that predicted say Africa merit a 10 slot. You look at them, baby or Modruno, you can easily predict to say Abia I'm beyond the round 32, but it is a greater achievement in their own right. Qualifying to the World Cup, it was a dream for them. Getting to the World Cup and making it ahead of Uruguay is something that they will cherish for a very long time. So the Capo Verde story, idea been motivating a lot of people around the world. They had nothing but togetherness. And my build the Ababe Drew Baby Omodri. Nanka opponents a bit different. But when you are meeting the holders of the World Cup, their desire and the hunger, coupled with more competitions with other national teams, they will be red hot for Cape Verde to progress beyond the Baby Omodri. But it's a greater achievement. So we share most of the, you see, this competition when it's made for certain category of nations. Italy, Germany, Brazil, France, any other smaller nations beyond Mokikan. A category you need to climb up to be part and deserve a table at the table of men. But Osha Spain, Osha Germany, they look like a team. Almost swag in here. But the scary thing about nations of such nation is that if they build up in the competition, I are netting. There has Spain winning the Euro 2024 with the Lamy, Yama, and other. But Osha, the workload since then, the key men, Mutim, Adorson. Yama called with Pubagia a couple of times. Yenya, Nico William. Spain do not have a real target forward that they can trust. For that, I don't think the La Fuente team, the business end or even the last 4 of the competition. Because you need a reliable source. Yama, I idea, but he's coming into a tournament that only fully fit. A maiden edition. And the dynamics are different. So Spain, the far partner who Spain and share them by. But I believe say once they proceed further, but I will not, even though Spain are tagged as favorite for the competition, based on what I've witnessed, I do not think say a very right for me to add them to that name, that exclusive list. France they said they are stopping at nothing. I had nothing before the World Cup started. We were contemplating how the French national team was set up at the World Cup because of the overdose of quality that they have in their ranks. Why not starting? Why not na bench? How impactful and is it not going to be a headache for Didier Deschamps? Well, I just said, just a snap of a finger, he has done it. I was very much disappointed in how I know we approach the game. Over the list of the stats here, clearly, I communicated the fact that they don't want to top the group, they would want to avoid certain nations. But
deliberately,
it was a deliberate thing, which is not good for competitive sports. But FIFA cannot do anything about it because they have the right to select who to play. Once they select
competition, no beauty.
Oh, the spirit of competition from your perspective there, we can say it's like that. But do you begrudge them? They have the chance to select whoever they think it's ready for game or more.
But money down to the second string side, ball at France. France
yeah, because they don't want to meet certain nations. And also strategy. You see, so court tournament the lack of the draw is very important. And they feel say one person who choose a part no way for born no more enviable. They've had a generation of youngsters may feel say born with Europe all put together, and I'm here who they know we for and
strategically said can competition fairness and so because the spirit in him said okay because me who say the competition here nice I don't know for criteria bimbra near avoid the patterns in be a year round of 32 now who's a Michelle win to me both lose game me nanka
yes you are cohesing the teams to do your bidding because so man the opportunity to select 26 players. So once you've opened up for 26 in the chess, Obia deserve to play. So yes, idea now. You are trying to malign certain players, even though a pool of 26.
Oh, okay.
So another.
So you open
it's about Niaope and then Niaope so yeah. It is all forcing Niaope no impose our more. You not be fair. The slogan of FIFA at some point was say my game fair play.
Fair play, yeah.
Yes. So yes, I also one. So that is their bit. But it was Senegal for no Mami Kakra. But for them to have recovered, scored that number of goals, so almost progressing to the next stage, there a plus because se we share Africa based on quality there. Then there are two nations among leading the charge for Africa. That is Ivory Coast and then Senegal and then Morocco. These are nations and why this World Cup now? There's not a bigger gap between the African side and the European side because I will share Egypt Diana. This is the first time a more winning game at the World Cup. They finished with 5 points, same points that Belgium enyaye. Morocco finished with 7 points, the same points that Brazil said on also won the group. And Ghana likely, if you are able to win against Croatia, it means you better 7. Should England also beat Panama, also better 7. So where's the disparity? Into the conversation before the tournament, they say Africa for they just add up to the numbers. Almost real competition. Where would that be? Now,
but possibly say to me, it's a topic group no money.
Yes, I am possible.
England could draw.
Yes, I am possible. So we should go in to win. Because we used to game we share the different side of the Blasters. In detail. But we know many are the World Cup, we know.
Okay.
Because criticism they be by how the teams paired against each other. Because so very group with this number of Nanka also more ended the tournament conceding 12 goals. But they've only conceded I think 2 goals.
2 goals, yeah.
Against Uruguay. How many goals Ghana conceded? How many goals Morocco are conceded? Senegal, because of their internal issues, how many goals now Elephant, Ivory Coast and so are conceded? And they boast the same quality as France for war in terms of attacking talent.
Yeah.
Obia will be. But how to utilize them to their fullest potential, that has been the problem for the African coaches because I feel Senegal were more than enough quality. They can go toe to toe with any other nation. But I had a difference. I had the coach's confidence. Say, play away, room to do what he has to do. The same thing can be said of the Blasters and your attack. So a couple rounds, I almost settle, and then Abba, who is playing who at what round.
Yeah.
It be more easier. So share senior parents na ayena you could clearly see say a bit more destined to go far because of more pairing now Germany taking on Paraguay. Another game that will be tough. France, Sweden followed by in the first game against Tunisia, but meeting Netherlands and say Sweden shut down your big boys, so you can bet on France. Say it will be an easy job for them. South Africa, Canada, a match of equals. Anything at all is possible for Morocco and then Netherlands. This is a game to watch.
Sure,
because Ronald Koeman, but the Netherlands players, I think they've come to this World Cup with a different mentality altogether. Arnie and time from the Dutch, they are coming in. Morocco would want to go beyond just the semi-final, but to do that they need to clear the hurdle of Netherlands. And then USA, Bosnia Herzegovina, it will be a walk in the park for the United States of America. Brazil, Japan, I would say Brazil traded with caution. Japan for the football, no. A grow kakra. Ivory Coast, Norway, another blockbuster in terms of talent in America. Ivory Coast anchor with African mentality. It will be a sure bet
for Ivory Coast
to qualify. Argentina, Cape Verde, I think it will be the last of Cape Verde. Egypt, Australia, match of equals. Egypt can't afford to disappoint Africa. So, Capo, interesting, and in the days coming, in the build up to the games, and how the coaches will approach this contest.
If for no Cape Verde for no Newton Baby Rim tactically na Ghana and the crucial match na Cape Verde for no mu na omuzo omu hia Messi Ronaldo bia obebebi omu ye okay. Was goalkeeper no ono top goal ana Messi ntimi fa ball kran to net nti we dem ka munya za video muzem de mama na
supporters
yes supporters no muzo mo de
no say Messi Ronaldo obi amra
munsuro bia to mo no muzo mo bu head mo bu Messi de ni we kra no mo share Ronaldo they are still ready because almost good to know ka good one say mo me too Messi and Ronaldo go but already on my place you mo with good nti omo ba finish Messi no na
nti omo no me pesa me to asem na se a
they are calling for
we na ye de am omo no omo adwim no omo
clear head na wi
nti omo yi Messi afra nti omo twen Ronaldo
sa na confidence Cape for the tournament
game ne ye de omo de bounce ba competition cameras no ko more fair. Not only on the field, represent Africa. They represent even in the stands,
in everything.
And for a nation, a small nation, 1 million. 530,000. No, 1 million. And for them to have done this, I think it is in their right to say that. Sana ya na make us orgasmic feeling a bar and yema opesa that's why I can say phobical promise in when they are in that mood omu na se to money so anani tuano akoya de kesi. So that is exactly what say bimu promise baby any gene buyer
balita
unse a split moment try Saniko upupona na osan climb to another one na akoye problem at the amount it's coded the otiase betiase you can't help further. Yes, we can't help anyone further.
Baba na ya behwe said and you mabisi akodi afa ni nyina no ye preparation towards Ghana in game yebabo ye ni crucial the quart. In fact some match we a match as a Black Stars you hu de na you hu kwan be fa so abo na yabo ni. And for the parents, no Mr. Newton eba, nemum Ghana possible opponent in the last 32 no, finishing first. In group no die. Likely say you finish first. Group A like be faces Senegal. I know your African country. Ti you di first. You van say you kwese crucial. You say wumu na India Panama no England no ko draw bi wo no ma. A boy may eat me top your group no. A banner say in Senegal and a bishia. Nemum say this second group no dia. we go face Portugal and you finish it third and so you be face Colombia in the sana pairing with here in the possible meetings near Senegal, Portugal, Colombia. So 3 nations ni mu bia ehia in the all bonfire and I say oh PBI you bet me sham say Ghana fund o mu pe Portugal and the Portugal dem say force na na bibia nso kama yes a new team guso hyehyɛ no nneɛma ne ade na mu new Capo Verde for no say wo mu hia ngofo pa wo mu so mu hia good for good the goats Capo Verde wo Capo Verde na afemi fa new mre wo mu nie Capo Verde for almost say Volzinha say mu go to Messi mu Argentina for Messi almost Volzinha mu go to no ano match aponchasha na atade na mu de na mu a o ni abdure mu kro ho yemre na afi yemedi enkomo tactically match no be ko say ye be crucial team ni ye be analyze wo mu na ya coach no system a oba e be fix Black Stars in game na non kron and you're going to Newton Peter Latte, the video analyst. The only video analyst in the game. Oh no, I genius screen in the BBR, as you say, oh, PP and Yamazwa. You bet you you're finishing over because a new money new, say we have a call here.
Come on, we have a call.
Fantastic. The video analyst.
But if I'm a brew, show new. Even that. But if I'm TV, no messages, bad, no phone, so.
Wow. In Chaka's phone.
Yeah, a long list of people are so much cherished.
Yeah.
And son of film penny phone my WhatsApp bar, CF brain shop,
yeah.
I'm serious pa. Also, and then the bank for the same money as them.
Oh yeah.
Obi sika ne hom ho e be just from say the jakakra wo last time sika kakra no de munyi
what the headache me am sika
babu wa am se da bi mpesa babu mama fan kofi
yeah dia new closer for no must say
on say your coach we no was show be so far by first of all they was show say wa hu say your players na sabe players abetimi do ma biem abobo said the Ghana for him no do they me busa Steve say oh and then na Ghana you say Brazil of Africa now oh say they defend here say na Brazil ball meaning say bre assassin and then the coach is trying to adjust to time no assassin by defending na no so you say about agro football so unim say then say agro football Baby as Sikemo about those days, but Canada 98, Ghana 92, you're born to form Mobia who say Ghana anyway, but we fully put everything together.
Okay.
And making sure say we get the best out of these players. The coach in the buy, you know, or success and Saka crosses and against England. Oh yeah, DB. Now, me sure Saturday no. I'm sure so beside you be here Croatia for no.
Okay.
But a very different kakra. First of all, you have 2 games about your first game no. You bought here Panama for game no you bought 4 or 5 man backline we say.
Okay.
Now a lot of familiarity because when you say Wales game no you know no mo me no boy Gideon Mensah and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Ati and sorry Ebabeyi no.
Yeah.
Freeman method no Suleiman ni ha we up on how mo hye no but sometimes no nuama and what this road no Suleiman baba gina Jordan echi na calibre echi so ho having this lineup no coach ni decided say obediem kakra
okay
but obe defend more obediem kakra but obe defend more biem no obediem no will be subject to ekwan aba be dem ekwan me dem ayenko siasio
okay.
And you say a football and mommy and everybody out. No. Always they have the ball. But you be name mommy corner it's subject to certain openings be your area. Okay. So coach no coach here Panama no kakra. Don't forget say so far games I have bought ni nyina no uyi countries omo den pa no a Ghana eka ho we stay a lot of the time without the ball so England ever town no now more the certain Freeman method constant Declan Rice Anderson and Jude Bellingham ever but Hurricane no a role and I said the profile into no
yeah
otimi drop it by fifi be ball they kind of say half midfielder and sign or quite final third I could bought the other part of the road no as so now a converted system no into 4-2-3-1 no about 4-3-3 with Gordon Madueke and Hurricane in the final third couple coach ni say what check England 40 million no and the pa you can say playmaker Hurricane no oh striker no it's in your man na chi and what the game mark on there oba na chi ho na be hwe no and you pick it must party technical meeting no ya giatum players no obi anim the row ya ba game no Hurricane or drop it by ya to must party or drop it by ya party in and out of the box party in the film o je shape na 4-1-4-1 means Hurricane we oba be defense anymore oba be top to must party and he connect call 4-1-4-1 meaning irreducible becomes the double number 8 behind Jordan. Now say a press a ball no side ha a Renchina koha. Yeah. Ball no side ha Sibu and a baha. But ball no chin one as a mignone in Akiabua. Coach no Emma boys no etiwe say Croatia will be a bit different. Now share Croatia 14 no di na me who say nipa ba ko ne hu hia sebe omo senior man oya Modric oya kokra me sebe dey show because me be so oya kokra omo di adna kwa na Modric no the roles ni 2 Hurricane na the roles no 2 oba boa midfielders na all co attack look at Modric ni role no first one no me highlight but me the second one no na because second one here the final third abrabia ball no be ko nchen no look at Modric obeba ha
oba mfimfio
o hwe mo na fa 2-3
okay
mfimfio no ma nchire mu yi obaba zone 14 the zone 14 is a junction between the number 10s and the number 6s
okay omo mfimfio ho no
eho sa junction for zone 14 okay eho na 10 for ni ball ball nyina playmakers no omo enna omo a breaking game no
omo so
kanato because of the defense nim and also jina attackers na chi na Croatia there no ball the conche wi a look at oba be support two strikers no box no to oba be twen wa ha then to twen wa ha say otimi pai bi she
okay
it's a conche ya
to na to ya
yes eti ha no oye ne ma be miensa enan oskane oye dynamic o change position sometimes or pretend means so say depending na chi wa ha otimi jina say the oye
ne mpaboa no
na me sha oboa
okay
so the role is very important ha na me say ha dey here me papa because area ha dey Thomas Partey a role one dey make ha dey deep it will never be Thomas Partey any Caleb Sibobo or whoever area ha but yeah channel so whenever the ball goes out wide in the channels look at Modric now look at the scan he tries to find out any part of the distance between any part of the neighbor or one touch or on ball no so box and we need to avoid such situations. So me musa say oh na ball ni on chen na obeba na ball ni chen here na better ball na konche ho na when na the konche ho those are the patterns. Let's speak to it because coach Carlos on the boys need to come in thinking and discussing all of that. Croatia for about two different systems and ba hunu pa back here free back and back a four-man back line. Now free back you know yeah no be very narrow no means me sending nyina no Capo omo e so
yeah.
That really exposes Modric and Kovacic, no? Exposes so much. These guys in the na omo game no ejino so Kovacic and Modric. So whether 4-2-3-1, 3-4-2-1, whichever formation be no Modric Kovacic are very very important. Capo, who say GSA work no from 1 to whatever G and be no e bia important Cabroni fanche ho.
Yeah.
Who say Modric ni sorry Kovacic ni Kovacic wo deeper Modric wo ha Modric wo deeper Kovacic e wo ha na je bia very important na mo say je wa ni two no hawa ya na ka no ntimi move kra
yeah say no na start am
o free two na person ko for na e hawa yeah three no kra nya adwuma timi etwem ko ka fonim kashi so look at the formation here this is Croatia for 4-man back line no Now when a converted 4-2-3-1, show TV this Dino back 4 ni. Back 4 ni. Patrol.
Yeah.
2 ni. Kovacic and a Modric.
Modric, yeah.
You see, one is close to the defense, the other one is close
to the attack.
Omuro no me say.
To Omuro Rono, Wontumi asane many paba we almost sasa.
You must say about zone sasa.
Okay.
Any passes about zone sasa.
Okay. Until the obebe bi an ese party say
until the hurricane kwa.
Yeah.
You say obeba.
Okay.
It's near Jerome any JT. Oh, and only zone. The zone will not change, but will change position.
Okay.
It's maybe our call you for me on quiet.
Okay.
But I was behind you, give me 2
Hobaya Begino.
Yeah. So the roles change. Personal will change.
Yeah.
But zones no there. You say how the idea of Bebaho, I hope before from Bebaho. How you very important to them.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the GR1 I was telling you how they build out of the box. The first phase. Omokwa. The other day, let me busa question. They say, "Who team na Busquets e omua? Who team na Vitinha e omua? Who team na Pirlo e omua? Who team na Kimmich e omua?" Capo, oba ko jina ball next year ball tumu ako. Oba ko jina ball next year ball tumu ako. You can't play above them or over them. You play through them. Busquets on the job ball free we one on the ako. Pirlo on the jeko. Kimmich on the jeko.
Yeah.
One was anchor for no. Vitinha on the jeko. So how do you destabilize that relationship between this guy and then the defense? Because Modric won my own ball in fan ho. Kovacic so similarly own ball in fan ho.
Yeah.
A couple of the key question here they say they always have 2 strikers in the final third. 2 players out wide. Now I'm formation 4-2-3-1 and converted to 4-2 central, 2 out wide and a 2 top. Pasalic, Perisic, America 4-2 no. Peter Musa, Ante Budime.
Yeah.
A told be having a Kramark, so Makako support to attack him. But I keep saying, Rono the S. Now find out something here. Now you're monk money. I had here a purely tactical.
Oh no.
3 back in the 3 back with Kovacic. Also, by the board or the
yeah.
I'm first face in here. I'm more than go 2 so I'm person because Modric and person the top form. Kovacic is person the top form. I'm more faster away you move
every game, okay.
No, sound of no. They go through these 2 guys. Over the ball, the conchain. Over the conchain, we are sound of my running. I could train ball no hormone. Now I think you have the picture.
The ball, they will play on my ball no more.
Yes. And a corner first on Bono, Modric or Kovacic, but I could have a center backs 2 in them. Either Duje Kalikata on the Sutalo. Omumienu and what Chomu. That is Kovacic. When you say Juma, we are Modric, the best Juma. Oh, yeah, look out for the other partner. Or the better joining us on the Monaco. A conchain we are Bakobeka. Never call by box on. Omumienu do a bad box on the Dropano. I am Modric. Name of the Etienne say because I have 3 back in tea. You are not space with the hole. It can't be a 2 whole opponent and so far because 3 back, you know. Narrow for so it leaves the big gap here. It leaves that big gap here.
There's your advantage or
I mean sure. And to come on who do my who day no. Now who day no so our weakness.
Okay. The only is semenyo here on.
That is how the game is. I want already semenyo crowd. Our strength.
Yeah.
But of course our weakness. So Croatia further build it from here. If whenever you want to force them into a system and your style, they struggle. These 2 guys are very, very important. Very important. In sitting in the blocks, Panama for us switch 5-4-1. Meaning, say you have about 9 players behind the ball. And remember, Modric has 3 blocks. So Modric is free. It's so about support Kovacic, not Jibbo. Capo, you have a team one. Say, me for the center for ball now, just able to 2. Boy, you're able to 2 minutes for so you'll be at the 50-50.
Sure.
But it's our form that they have control on the ball. So, a bad day, you have distracted the relationship between the defense and then the midfield. The other day, it was Hurricane and the midfield. Thomas Partey did that.
Yeah.
Today, it is the midfield and the defense. Attack will be useless. It's not the better one. Because one now, watch them. Have you seen the 2 guys? Unya who mo habia na chese ball no konche watch Modric patwa ba bi okon
yeah
unya who se ball no nche bia na he's around this zone
he's yeah
patwa no
yeah
se ball no konche o ma he takes charge of the distributions
Also, when you should be also the position be answer your pool no.
Yeah.
Your G-ball no. Well, has a ball no Tomana is facing the pool.
And anytime be across the banner, rebound to the future. Second ball to the future.
And also Ujinanimu.
Ujinanimu be pay pa.
Si I get to mo ya two ball no fast no more pemo it me be seen him.
Most of his other game let's see Capo. You clear under pressure. Few times I know with me I got to safety intentionally. Don't want to want to use my head. You
came out to baby.
I got to senior man anymore. I had no taba pa.
Okay. Wow.
Now over who the house and a born one chain. Born one chain. They can go out. They can go inside. The person trying to say, "Oh, bet me the ball far. Bet me the far." But all they try to look out for first of all is to send the ball out wide.
How maybe I know you now ball no coy no. Goalkeeper near pull out no a benkeeper na view. Means your train second ball.
Sana de little Couple. One will say, "Ye real come but omumi no dey. Wontumi forget you mo." Also two no more.
Yeah.
Then the two
yeah.
Now
yeah.
We are Modric and a Kovacic and the two strikers in the two wingers you know. So I have 4 at the back, 2 in the middle, 2 wide, and the 2 strikers top. Omo task stay very narrow. 2 center forwards, you know. Omo bembe. And yet center forwards omo challenge because they already have natural wingers.
Yeah.
They leave the space to them and then they stay on the center backs.
Yeah.
It's when we know and normally a 5-5 free face direct because they leave the channels for the wingers. Then Fifi and some Modric, you know. On the Kovacic, you know. On why you're Majumano. We are seeing it. And it's just going to be like that in the game.
The Modric and OG is able to make in every game. No?
Easy. Easy. One, first of all, it depends on intelligence. Apart from that, physically, only game no beam. Now, all your Croatia team, you need lose balls, palmer counter, at 20 or Modric.
Okay.
Or lose ball or top form to Sasa, but on man a time one. You believe him. So, everybody doing China, they are cross, baby. So, when the body doing China, you find more bodies in the box.
The other rings for you.
Show you, show me a body free body.
Okay.
Against England, but be nobody free by name fire man gay. Ukrainian and Shakia.
Maduiki.
Luke Shakia, but be a money call hurricane near cutting out. One body defenders and so because it's so be asshole. I had do a bano. Who forget to do a common. Have you seen the 2 different things?
Okay, so you can apply England system to this game.
I mean, sharp a couple of companies so.
Yentimi fast England system no maha.
Dabi.
Wa no mo to pass na ba no. Madu e ko ti meje ball no na wa ball na number be any obi any problem.
Okay, check England possession. My gay as records and a ball no do pa because we didn't care about them. There is somebody on fa. Anderson the money no mobi. Na Judah film to say. But we didn't care because Hurricane no. Yeah, do full crowd. Be on them bia, but we mu no. Attackers in here obi the ball go there and disrupt them.
Madam Fama. Okay.
So the ball could do in China there. Now we said in EU. Said the Croatia force to attack in a couple. I'm say weak or one chain hole. Because of how I'm attacking into the weaknesses and ayo laterals no like that. Okay. Weaknesses no ayo one chain ha. Croatia for goals over concede or chances of a CD and one China because I'm recover them.
The Kanta no toa.
More so, midfielders too no your more man. It's now Percival and then Modric and head over top form. Per Calibrinci and then Modric and head over top form.
Okay.
Game the share technique, not her physique.
Yeah.
It would be a psychological when England for them frustrate you no kasa no. Chese coach no catch boys in England. You don't boss 0-0 basis 60 minutes or make kasa. Just psychologically they are also weak there.
Yeah.
Well, we know the Bible will free by the psychological when you're weak. On Babo Bona could see 90 minutes. On one day, Kakara, Baby, I want daily, I am Modric. And a conversation. It is a Caleb, and on Nanson Hodge or Modric. So, okay. So, minimum roller, yeah, whoever, but the one that stays on Modric. Maybe I can cranibia.
Majumudi.
Well, pulling Modric off because of the top. Or Ocean 90 minutes, you know. And in saying so, on 90 minutes. I'm only around 60 to 65 minutes. I'm Sano. So injury and mass will not card in America. I'm be left from 60 to 65 minutes. I'm be look at Modric, you know. Because they can survive the game. In 2018, Croatia had the second physical index according to FIFA behind France. Just one more than 10 minutes now. We also had the 20 minutes also. Almost our strength. But this team is a bit different. And we're not going to do anymore. But they feel, you know, and they not drop it. So don't allow them to carry the ball. Our top war. And then attackers in the bay. We will discuss the rules. So Capo, I'm on common in the edge, you know. There have been certain counters be a counters be. Every time Croatia be a counter no. But about 3 different parties. I need to look at Modric in Crabona on the second receiver.
Okay.
Second so be a counter. I mean it's a deep in your ball. And I will counter the encounter by your one. That's what I say. It's Panama for the back Croatia for so. Born a young Croatia for the ball. The rest of ball who send a look at Modric. You know Modric and Alpha Bono. Sani Manoso do Nabeto. It's Shadia how Modric.
Yeah.
This was a 50-50. But Modric on a far ball, he's naturally a good passer or intelligent. Into we are more say no. Oh no.
Yeah.
What we drag it team the call.
And
in as much as the bet me a call was no. I'm a counter near very dangerous bar, but my catcher was a counter no to be 2 or more. I want to be recovered. Oh, these are the situations make can was no. Anytime almost a cover section and drop your defense anymore. Now, my catcher was on way for no soon yet that stronger. I'm a latras, no. It offers chances. Just as I was soon on the Panashono. May who saw more friendly game, I'm on a budge of boy no dokumo, it take advantage. Most often, no person was such a bono and they go outward. But counters in a tour. Almost a moderate in a famono. Can you see moderate?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the other man, I'm a person really good for mamma.
Woman of Quaman and Fabon.
Because of Fabon, no, let's say, so you're the Facrana, do a family German. They believe said you're them about choose to be and you're okay for them.
One will decide.
Yeah. Game controller.
Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, you're the one or two.
Oh, chance could hear you are. I'm a partial.
Awesome, bad.
But come for counter who and similarly, other counters and also be about Croatia for no or my struggle pa. I'm away for the I've told you already. Say I'm going to find my yes, the same thing. Now I don't know. Say the Croatia for see a powerful our box room during headers, you know. But I'm also box room no couple. I'm very very sloppy. I'm with and then in the area.
Okay.
They are looking for no. The same thing. They are not really stronger here, and this includes even the set pieces. Set pieces. Say the musician. I've just been surprised. I'm per far post. I'm per center. No. I'm per near post. The same situation. So what I show La Liga. La Liga first I show a do corners and the penalties. Oh, patterns on how I bury PT, and then you can organize them. And I've told you some way for no, we to create chances. So let you feel. Let's talk about this and then be done. We will move few set pieces. We have contest and then my catcher will say a 2 year will be so set pieces. No, will be. I'm gonna bomb with you.
Yeah.
Should I be on the battle? They went for the far post.
Yeah.
I'm going for far post. You know, just the center here. You know, they go in a situation a bit market and powerless.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, Shadia to remember what I say. First of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, more players on boxing.
Yeah.
Apart from that, they still have 2 players here. But
yeah.
When we are from a possession security, they try to sustain pressure. Someone
yeah.
On my pressure, they keep the possession. So that I want to make trouble.
Yeah.
When we are shooting from Hakoshe, they also have a bit of defensive idea. More than 50 we more. Yatadi Kudusune, Ali Sedu.
Yeah.
They play those roles. So the told me so it's a haku. Obi an or what a lot of Nema on the profile. Yatadi mu ejina this side. Or any of Patricia. Na chance na akọ so ebasa aso without the ball always say also so the 2 players but let's look at this areas Rameka say very important, you know, just the far post and then the center part of the field. Watch it here. Yeah, in common. Extra and then this is the central part of team. every time I'm connected ni obosi baby a penalty spot no or body atwam we kwa no mo connect Capo.
Wow.
So Croatia then they said yomo back to this based on this discussion my director me say baby a Jordan wono esisi opobia ne ho de yo ho ntimi yes amode chadwuma no.
Okay.
Thomas Partey to be free defense and move machine ko top.
Yeah.
And China they say Sahaku and probably Semenyo Bebo Kwaku am the other game now.
Yeah.
So Sahaku ne Semenyo Bodia Jordan captain Betchina Homa. Thomas Brand Lasante Bemame oh the bully force no. Because couple jam on the ball about there any was you. And then across the Rubenya because we know England they don't have force more concha yo. We know now force more. They one ball my dear. Omo ball my dear concha other that. Baby a beti a force mama call long. Eya o mo yusu fino. By chelo de mo call that.
Omo ball my dear that. Yeah, force say I will force you to play wide no. They are doing that.
Bra.
Inti enam says how England touches in the Emma. Coach Carlos Quiroz Emma. We was already a new teacher team. There's a different method cry. And different approach, and I know for sure that one was a tactical man. He's reading and
believe it.
Yeah,
but the periodical say rule no, around Jordan because you know Jordan can't really.
Yeah.
And now we can't leave Modric and Kovacic on Finfio.
Yeah.
That disruption you boost our bridge no our top one.
So no need free.
So Simmons a second striker behind Jordan, Caleb a second striker, Thomas Bernasante a second striker. Who has to fit that role around Jordan? I am sure Kamal Dean they wouldn't be a few for them.
Yeah.
Over Kamal Dean CCA. Yeah. And a Kwaku in Aki soon to be my second hole. Nearma from injury no ne on it moderate height and a pedal. Maybe probably about some moderate so.
Yeah.
Some of the selection may probably about some moderate so. Oh, but frustrating on this idea. So ehu.
And as a guy,
Prince Edu no.
Kwabena.
And besides system no, your chances are kakra bi.
Okay.
We should increase efficiency. 10 chances I dey free.
Yeah.
You hear 3 no. Obi abaka say no I say. Obi anu say say. Dabi. No. You wish you could so my dreams are Thomas no. Or added to press no plus finishing.
Yeah.
What who they make no. Oh, your technical media you consider a lot oh. Apart from what do Kwabena dey and Matthias here. But one chance bar or plus our finishing go for now bar. Do Kwabena. Charlie. But tactically Thomas bet me across Semenyo bet me by inside.
Yeah.
What would you come on? So I think it favors Thomas around Jordan more. So that sister bet me a 4-4 with 2 central Caleb and a Thomas. 2 wide Isahaku and a Semenyo. Now you're 1-1. Thomas behind Jordan.
Okay.
I think I'll go with this.
Yeah.
I'll go with this. Capo. I'll go with this.
Never. TNF for the look of things, you know, who coach tactics said you see boy born you with my baby.
It's very big. We know. O might say o person opie so ko opie na everybody bi do. Sa no mote o mombre.
Yeah.
It you say ya dress ball you be bobi. Na you be place na bread do.
O e jamo buzo o momodi o mbo na kwanka bi.
No. Ah. England be for the we say Modric show. Like you can say nyansa.
Yeah.
I don't think I say Modric no o gya no a obeye de o unim so unim ye no a. It yes see the Modric ni Kovacic so nya de oteto.
Okay.
And I've told you what check even on turnovers ah. Do now Modric no. Why ye bibia wontumi jali nsi nchen. Ba de ne ba so ne opponent ni hu no a emwa coach no. Emwa no kra. And I've told you say maybe problem there ba ko pe. What you say Capo your team no sacrifice be with team no the entire can ho asem.
Yeah.
O share business Semenyo or Man City a makasa or close to the box because they have midfielders at the ball in the beba. Artistically, the coach believes attacking football, which is sharp contrast to the Eofie.
Yeah.
If you must have your distance to goal area, no, which matters a lot in the game. The distance from goal area, no, what? At Man City, it starts from closer to the box. but at Ghana or a half ɔgye no cry yɛsa buli no bɔɔl nkɔ so ama yɛ wɔ lot of players ɔmo struggle Inaki adano checking the hit map and not check left back sorry right back oh what you kwana say akwo hu the hit map the river home but then you know he has to sacrifice
because of the system
and Thomas Partey how well do you know Partey it is on the ball off the ball you know kakra bi but the day no it was off the ball virtually how long would our players continue to stay in such a system when you have Croatia they have weaknesses in their team find them and punish them
okay well important
your team no one of the best long passers where your team no your caliber in chino
okay
but now Alonso ne Mascherano mo bo kotutu muno caliber bio team mo ni beje but so for we na game no aye Rose without the ball your G quickly say obi amra I think again you know your goalkeeper is here and two defender no one say we take a lot of charges because of more good height and we're connecting no they've always been showing that say a far post to a penalty spot no na ebanesa no you know Luka Modric and Lukaku actually they've been connecting to that and Madrid said that Najete Jerome excellent work they would really have to read the game equally also a problem me catch equally they also have problem no me catch I'm on the Belgium this was against Belgium the same Awadena Omunya attack omu defenders didn't replicate the same numbers omu de ba ho no opponent the same height and numbers ni bi na watch them they are free here so sana ya na Capo ball no etate every time unya ni nyina ya me show unya ni nyina you always have certain things to deal with omu defenders no disappoint so and going by this Madrid say and Osha say I want supposed to keeper no naturally center backs na goalkeeper ho banye full backs because of the physical frame no omna emu ho ode amutimi a shield goalkeeper but Osha ha omaja keeper no say keeper na be fa boy easy goal obi agina ho mada and keeper no recover faster be fa ball no free striker ni so this guy no 2022 on one buy ya obeda modimo so these are some of the few things so few almost set piece so Capo line up on there and you measure how we call I believe in the coach but the pop boss road no dey am I don't know Thomas Partey juma na we na there
who here pa
juma papa your poor girl say we no kick Hurricane they came for a point one came for a point come on Jack Spencer no boy man Nico really to bench
onye serious janu crack
Jack Spencer no means on kwa ni no me wa later on say no yanko ni na dey already buy agreement na dey Jack Spencer buy defense yes bobi ni dey emiem kakra
e pampe o bi da o za Hurricane yes system o bi da o Pampe bobo but some system media was frustrating
before World Cup we need come say lack of central creators say we need Messi no team no no e nchane mirikana na abefa if you are no England squad no na be FIFA ayese me ajije e free titi no nyina jije mu Capo
good afternoon
na action you me 9 p.m.
Game no so the end say mo set pieces here because we say set piece never decide the game
me who no set game we bet 1-1
oh okay
1-1 yeah
oh okay
me score line pa na me dey amount
who no 1-1
me who no 1-1 I got the obeshe bia na yonko no ni betre ebebre atika no I think me who 1-1
okay what me that say what's it one goal penny
you think what that
so okay
you so die there
so da
asare na mane na me me dey me atozu oi asare na da na me atozu
you ma we free ma me na
but I think sir Newton elaborate on a lot of things but me catch us me promise your listeners is I'll explain to them the reason why I don't think we should take this much lightly
yeah
you see football and your mommy you know very important one your standard two your integrity
sure
san your mama we you know Ghana losing in recent years meaning say you go edrumre bia Capo na Comoros going through Ghana
Yeah.
Unim teams are Ghana na Niger.
Central African Republic mo.
See a qualifies na Central African Republic coach team be krumu ase be press conference ka kire say.
Ye cheating ye wiano.
Ye wiano. Heh.
Enu ma ko form ache.
Aboa eze aboa kese to form aboa bi apese oboni bi.
Oboni bi yeah.
Ebi na to Ghana no. You don't rebuild your integrity and standards.
Okay.
By thinking say a tournament, you pay easier part into you lose to way. You don't do that. Ghana earned their integrity after 2006, no?
Yeah.
By beating Czech Republic, one under the second best nation we are say. Oshe USA beboa.
Yeah.
Ghana be building integrity solidly. 2008 tournament saying you don't avoid, you face and lose honorably. Therefore, maintain your integrity. We need to rebuild our integrity. Capo, no matter what will happen, we need to rebuild our integrity. Intina sa game na yokum na ana Croatia de lose ni entoso third. No. Say Morocco I afford to lose in the last game. You can't afford to do that. On our own integrity.
Yeah.
Especially when we are coming in to come and play African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Yene Gambia ni Somalia mo. We need to build an integrity as here qualifiers no more. But we say this is a change Ghana Black Stars team. Capo. And your Ghana Black Stars now no money the fear factor will need to come back. I say the England for no you give no more or mobile for kasa. Mama Croatia for the same thing. Frustrated.
Man, who's a tournament? Yeah, announce your presence.
Now, Kotoso Tedosi Switzerland. Now, who didn't chance will lose to Croatia, Switzerland before serious. Now, then chance Switzerland here easy part. Devi, who come Colombia now? What also Ted? Then I expect is Colombia, but who is a serious and I say be a woman who.
So on your engine out down.
Every single third place team in this tournament is regarded as the
weakest link.
So Munimua. Hello, Zamunamunyadi. Cabo Verde. One with the comments from the Argentine nationals, Ebemuso Monya Cabo Verde no. Conversation a bit more oh Cabo Verde therefore, but who could the Argentines are discussing is a game back on the boy from Brepa is a game. Unimari could eat ya. Because group no mukuto no o man twa mo bia
yeah Spain Uruguay Argentina match na here wedding
it that is the same thing Ghana would need to do otia Croatia for no afi wo next opponent bia no be share no obisa no questions keep people thinking, put them on the thin line momo ho nkyere wo mo. Morocco sent a shock wave around the world. And you give no more share height in any. Or was give a score Lamuno. The shock waves came in that draw against Brazil.
Yeah.
We've lost our integrity. We've lost a lot of things within the last few years. We are begging. This is not a gamer. Now, me who's a real quampo for more call. The pre-match press conference, you know. Omubusa Carlos Queiroz about that thing. Say, Obe so be lose to Croatia. No, enya easier path. And Obe show Croatia. Now, what me qualified to the next round. Akobo Portugal. Now, Uti Carlos Queiroz and Komona. Or say the Ghana for ne can in the on to or Mati Tibia. Say na lose to way. But on your Nejumasa. The Jumani say he's going into games to win. Do you know the kind of respect you get by topping a group only England and Croatia and the Croatia are a semi-finalist of the World Cup in the last 2 editions.
Yeah.
England are a semi-finalist, a quarter-finalist in the last 2 editions. Currently, the FIFA ranking are top 20 Croatia won, top 20 England won. You don't beat easier nations at the World Cup. And it puts and if it's a Carlos Queiroz no on page maybe I am also on person receive ni be improve. To come to the World Cup and be the first Ghanaian manager not to lose a single group stage game.
Very good record.
Very good record. Obama to this game, he does not even hold a very good record coming into the last games at the World Cup. He would love to change it. Carlos Queiroz ain't winning the third match for World Cup with that.
Mm-hmm. Then this is the opportunity.
Wabo draw 2, we lose 2. We concede 5 and we 3.
Then there is opportunity for him to do something.
That is it.
Yeah.
So coaches like that will look through it because he needs the Ghana job. Maybe what if you want to say his job security is secure just because Ghana the 4 points are qualified out of the group.
That's will prove a point.
Yes.
And
coaches use resource to establish their future on national team. So more call it shorter. So I tell you something, say just maybe it's Orban. When you something that I'm saying is it is an established fact.
Yeah.
But definitely Orban within the time frame now they buy. I don't think Carlos Queiroz had the time or the luxury so be making the choices say player A, player B, the here may call it the shot. What did they mention? Definitely there's one affair. John Pinsel. Any the other people or more honorable one in terms of the selections obey because not time near day. Isha.
Yeah.
It's a Mexico game in the crowd because he knew the Mexico game is not going to be played somebody or more World Cup in the Kobo.
Uncle
Samuel. It is the world's game in the important. It is on a good resource. It puts him in a proper position to demand a lot of things. So extending the contract to the Ghana Blasters.
So personally,
now, if we send the contract, we didn't come on and I say Ghana and address over extend, they will stick to the old one. So he also needs a proper position to stand on.
So personal gains, or born home or the bargaining on the contract.
Or the bargaining on the contract, no,
yeah.
No, they didn't come on.
Carlos.
Wontumi 101.
It's a game, no, a game. You could look at it and say, now they could lose it to Croatia. Easier. Carlos Queiroz has never chosen even easier part in his life. And coaching Manchester United and assistant coaching Real Madrid.
Yeah.
You don't take easy. You don't get to the top by looking for easier path. At this time, just maybe when and Ghana in him say Gina super. Now you can say easier part. This is a national team. Yeah. It is Switzerland and Indonesia.
The Croatia is here.
And Colombia and Indonesia. Central African Republic.
Let's prove young proving true.
That is it.
Or Portugal, and
that is the important aspect of the entire about the World Cup. And we need to get results. Croatia Ankasa in the entire history. Omo renew omo last game at the World Cup once. 2018 omunya as results. Omo share Iceland 2-1. Last minute goal by Ivan Perisic. And this is a team where omo area in transition. This Croatian team is in transition. The last World Cup boy name Kovacic, Brozovic, Luka Modric. This time around, Kovacic, Pasalic, and Modric. Kovacic and Modric, you know, more legs, they are doing what the technical ability is there, but the athleticism no way. Capo, who are money Palamani be? Omo bre papa. And son of Benya win against Panama. I believe we can do something against Croatia, and we must do something against Croatia.
They must win.
Me hear ni muso obesa squad nim kakra, especially ewe ni mo echiro ono on sesano.
Our back in the arms and one.
Me sure so be maintain
in the midfield no cry.
In the midfield no cry. Me sure so go be maintain in the kakra. But ni mu no. And I'm sure so obesa semu ni oma kakra. Just to give a lot of players opportunities, because he's still looking through the team. The defense there, he's already bent on it. So who in the back line said the team. Whoever is in the team should be able to fight at the training grounds to get into the starting 11.
Yeah. Well, you go to Ghana for so.
They risk it. You go to Ghana for no. But I think this game they one goal in the womb. Truth be told. Yes, I think one goal in the womb.
Okay. Yeah. Saraki, I ready. I am corner. Yenti Ghana for so adwin cheni bi say prediction from some of Ghanaians any or mine move for so adwin. Wo mu cheche yam corner fi. You enjoy some Ghanaians prediction Ghana for so adwin che Ghana and Croatia.